Okay, easy, Tiger. Easy. Come on. Hey. How many police chases do you think you've been in?
30, I think.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted. Hello, folks. I'm Tommy G. I'm here with the most wanted drivers in New York.
Hey, I'm Street Bud. Swim team, you already know what's going on. I love NYPD. Swim team, the dream team.
So buckle up, folks. This is going to be a wild ride. One day in the safety of my home in Milwaukee, I started to get bombarded by DMs imploring me to explore these two drivers named Squeeze Benz and Where's 981. When I looked at their pages, their driving shocked me. I would describe their videos as daring, dangerous, and reckless. I'm fascinated by the human desire to push limits and go against the grain. I'm fascinated by the daredevils and outlaws of the world. Young men in particular love to do this in a variety of ways. Evel Knievel shot himself out of a cannon, Philip Petit tightrope walked across the Twin Towers, Alex Honnold climbed up cliffs without a rope, and fighter Darren Till cut weight until he went blind. The question that comes to mind when you look at this behavior is what compels someone to push themselves to such lengths and risk injury or death. In today's video, we investigate this daredevil behavior in the form of reckless drivers who are causing outrage and fascination across New York.
Police tried to pull over a car on West 38th Street and 7th Avenue. The driver sped off, slamming into cars, driving on the sidewalk, and even hitting a dining shed.
But there's a twist in the story, because these guys don't just risk their own necks in the stunts, they also risk the lives of innocent pedestrians and the law enforcement that chases them. These guys regularly go on police chases and evade police helicopters. Today, we interview them face to face and talk morality, ethics, danger, and their motivation for their behavior. Let's dive in and go boots on the ground. This documentary is purely for educational purposes. We want to stress that the behavior depicted in this video is dangerous, illegal, and should never be imitated. And remember, it only takes one bad crash to ruin your life or someone else's. Please drive responsibly. Thank you.
Two with the F87. Table for two, my carbone in my section.
We wanted to know how everyday people felt about this kind of driving. We had some extra time to kill at the New York airport, so I went around showing people videos of Squeeze Benz and Where's 981 driving. Here's what they had to say about it. What do you think of that?
It's just dangerous. I think if the police go after them, it's a bit dangerous. Was everyone else at risk?
He's probably going 120, 130 right now. See how there's some close calls?
I feel like he thinks he's in a video game. That stuff pisses me off. So I got kids that are on those roads too. When that guy hits one of my kids, he'll say, I don't know what happened.
I could tell this guy a million times, hey, you're gonna kill somebody on the road. He's gonna do it anyways. What do you think about that?
It makes me mad. I get it. All kids, they're bred to do that, right? But it's irresponsible.
If I told you that this guy's gotten away from not only multiple police, but also helicopters. What's your reaction on that?
I believe it. I just feel like it's really selfish. I feel like he should get his license taken away for some period of time and probably have to go through safe driving classes, maybe talk to people who are victims of people that drive like him.
I think it should be commensurate with like attempted manslaughter or something like, I mean, that's in effect, you're putting people at risk intentionally when you go a certain speed over the speed limit.
If you were his mother or father, what would you tell him?
That he's a selfish idiot. One of these days, somebody is gonna get in his way and that person's gonna end up dead, or many people are gonna end up dead. And if he ends up dead, that's his consequence for what he does, but nobody else deserves to have that kind of risk. It's no different than someone who's really drunk getting behind the wheel of a car and driving when they have no control. I mean, your car is actually like a weapon of mass destruction. It has to be handled with care.
Worse than being drunk and getting behind the wheel, because you're actively making the choice to put other people's lives at risk.
The steepest price that gets paid is not the person driving the car. I mean, someone's going to end up dying, and that'll be that.
That can ruin hundreds of people's lives. Like if a kid in a school were to die, everybody in the school would be mourning for that one person.
Oh yeah, he's tripping. Not safe at all.
If he hits somebody, do you think it should be manslaughter or the first degree?
I say manslaughter because you know what you're doing. Like you're just driving crazy. Like,
what would you tell him if you could say something to him?
I'd be like, slow down.
What do you think about driving like this?
Oh, it's terrible. I don't like it.
Like, you better stay away from it.
Yeah.
What should be the penalty if he's caught? Manslaughter or first degree? That's another debate.
If he hits somebody, you mean if he kills somebody? It's vehicular manslaughter.
This guy has an ability to get away from multiple police vehicles and including helicopters.
Right.
So he hasn't been caught. Yesterday, he got away to my helicopter.
Where, in New York or California?
New York.
Wow. What kind of car is he renting?
Lamborghini.
I could see I was outrunning the cops. I guess we could hope for him hitting a telephone pole. Turn yourself in, brother. You're a reckless driver and you're gonna hurt innocent people.
I got folks taking pics, something like paparazzi. I'ma go and get the test, I don't really like the miles. Really getting to the check, but I ain't rocking no horizon.
We're on our way to meet Squeeze Benz. Recently, he's been making the news for his high-speed stunts. While some people see his driving as exhilarating or exciting, there's a rising sentiment that this sort of behavior unnecessarily endangers innocent drivers and pedestrians. He sent us the address of a random parking garage and told us to pull up. This is what we encountered. Folks, we're on the way to talk to one of the most wanted drivers in New York, Squeeze Benz. This kid does stuff that makes my butthole pucker up. Pause. This guy is reckless. This guy is extreme. This guy drives at a very high speed. I do not drive like this. You shouldn't drive like this. And there's a reason why I'm not getting into their cars while they're driving this fast. It's dangerous. It's reckless. It's scary. Disclaimer, don't do this at home. He's kind of like a high-speed fugitive. I'm always interested in the outlaws of the world. People that live on the edge. Humans, especially men, are always pushing the limits of danger. But one distinction I want to make is Evel Knievel only harms himself if he fails. The UFC fighters are both signing up. They're in mutual combat. But these guys, if something goes wrong, they harm innocent civilians. So I want to ask him about that, but then ask him about the outlaw, the testing danger piece that lives strongly within them, because I think that's interesting. This is not a product placement. I do not want a partnership with Celsius. I do not drink your drinks every single trip multiple times a day. I don't absolutely love your drink. Guys, if you want to hit me up, please do. I would love to talk to you. Otherwise, I'll probably hit up Prime, and you know how that goes. So we're pulling up to meet Squeeze Benz. I'm excited. I hope you are too. You know, high speed must be an issue around here if they have a Mustang NYPD car that's got some zip to it. RIP mainstream media. It's been a great run. Kudos to you for lasting as long as you have. But that's it. I mean, you're finished. Sorry. In honor of that, RIP mainstream media. Sweatshirts available. TommyGMcGee.com. Oh my god, dude. What the f is this, Batman, dude? On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
It started like about a year ago. I got my first Benz, and I always did like little driving videos, and I never really took it to nothing. And then my boy started saying like, you know, mad people are blowing up off this, and I was just like, you know, that's just how it started. I'm curious, like you have a Lamborghini, at one point a Mercedes-Benz. I'm sure you go through a lot of different cars. Are you going on tour and just driving people's cars all crazy? You guys getting your own cars? Like, tell me about that. I had my own car for a bit, but then I changed it up because I did get chased a lot. So I just realized, like, you know, doing long-term rentals is just a way better route. And then obviously I don't tell these guys I'm Squeeze Benz. Did you ever get blown up by the tour people asking what the hell happened? They do ask, and then like I kind of just like, you know, I'm just driving the car, you know what I mean? You mix danger, but there's also other people at risk when you do that. Innocent civilians. So what do you think about the element of danger for that? I've been doing this since like real shit since I was 9. I used to take my dad's car out and I used to just log out. I've been doing this for so long now that I feel like I did have some professional at it. Like, you know, niggas know like that's how I drive. There's been incidents where I've gone out with people and they try keeping up with me and they've crashed. How fast do you go? I mean, there's been a video on live where I've gone one-handed 210 miles an hour. Filming with one hand and driving with the other 210 miles an hour. Yeah. That's insane. Did that scare you? Not really, just to build up a tolerance of just speed. Do you feel like the police watch your Instagram? 100%, they do. Let's pop in the car and keep the conversation going. Okay. How many people normally out compared to like, am I in the high end of it? That's okay. Does your mom worry about you? Of course. I call her, she don't even want to hear the things that I'm doing. She be getting scared because she know I be doing shit, like, you know what I mean? Do you know any friends that have gotten really hurt or died doing this? My boy, he was racing and he macked up and he hit his head and his head like split open a little bit. He needed stitches, but like other than that, nothing's ever happened. Tell me about the camera system in New York. How hard is it to evade capture or awareness of the police? Super easy. A lot of people, like they be doing crimes with their plates on. Like, I mean, if I go and run from a cop, I'm gonna make sure I either have altered plates or no plates at all. New York City is home to one of the most advanced camera surveillance networks on the planet. An Amnesty International project identified that there are more than 25,000 public and private cameras at traffic intersections across the city. This camera technology can capture faces and other details from up to 400 feet away. This infrastructure
isn't cheap either. This camera technology, combined with cell phone tracking tools, spyware, and facial recognition, racked up nearly $3 billion in expenditures from the NYPD from 2007 to 2019. When street racers run rampant in the city, it's easy for governments to make the argument to increase the surveillance in order to shut down this reckless and deadly behavior. However, this same technology can also be used to capture the profiles of millions of civilians on a daily basis, something that is currently happening in China and that many Americans are afraid of. As technology such as AI facial recognition and high-def cameras increase in quality, this is a challenge we are going to have to wrestle with to ensure the very tech that can help keep us safe also doesn't grow too powerful to infringe upon our freedoms. What are the different penalties for if you got caught doing what we were doing?
Jail time. I'm running red lights. I'm doing more than triple the speed limit, double the speed limit. This is a lot of tickets to it.
You did a video in Times Square recently, right?
Yeah.
I gotta send it back for all my insecurities. Maybe like some work will probably clean it back. Maybe Mickey Thompson's line locked when he's locked.
It only takes one mistake to permanently change or destroy somebody's life.
I do understand that. It's just like, we were also like, it was a lot of people. 12 o'clock in the morning, you seen in the video, like I stopped, looked around, made sure there was nobody, and started doing donuts. And then when I was running the red lights, I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key bugging. I low-key know how to run red lights. I've been chased by Mac cops to the point where I could blow the red lights doing 60, 70. No, I'm not gonna
60, 70, dude. What is your strategy in getting away from police?
Hopping on the highway. These cops, like, they're not really built for that. It's a lot of real rookie cops now. It's a bunch of rookie cops, and these guys do not know how to drive on the highway.
Let's talk about how drivers like Benz can evade detection for so long. They do so by altering or covering up their license plate so the car cannot be tracked by police or the traffic cameras. Cars with this modification have been nicknamed ghost cars. Last month, a joint task force was launched between New York Governors Kathy Hochul, New York Mayor Eric Adams, the NYPD, and the MTA to crack down on the issue of ghost cars. In their first day alone, they impounded 73 cars, issued 282 court summons, and made 8 arrests. And I noticed the same thing back home in Milwaukee. The guys running through the red lights, driving the stolen cars, and driving aggressively, most of them do not have license plates. What's the longest police chase you've been in?
30 minutes, 20 minutes.
That's a pretty long chase. How many guys do you think were chasing you at once?
I had to do like 3, 4, but the main thing was the helicopter. That was really hard to go with. Luckily it was late night. I was in the Porsche, and that shit does 210 miles an hour. So I just hopped on the highway, you know what I mean? The helicopter can only go so fast.
You go faster than the helicopter?
Yeah, they only like top out like 150, 140.
You crash into somebody, they get paralyzed, they die. Do you think you deserve to go to prison?
Yes. Obviously I wouldn't want to be put into prison for life. If I kill somebody, that's somebody's life. Like, that's somebody's mother, brother, cousin, whatever the case is. If somebody crashed into my mom in her car and they killed her, I'd want them to go to jail. You know what I mean? Maybe not for life, but just enough to get it in their head, like, you know?
What makes taking these risks worth it for you?
They're not really risks to me, that's the thing. I don't really see them as risks. I see them as, like, you know, me just everyday driving.
You say you've been driving since you were 9 years old?
My dad used to give me his car. You know, I used to sit on his lap when I was like 7. He used to give me the steering wheel, that, and then, you know, I hit 9. He used to send me, yo, go to AutoZone real quick. I used to go to AutoZone, Home Depot, whatever the cases. At 13, I used to start picking up my boys, and that's when I started really, like, you know, cutting up.
Oh my motherfucker. Okay, easy, Tiger. Easy, 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 easy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey. Hey. No more, no more. Ooh, that motherfucking made me...
Imagine me doing that.
At 100?
Yeah, that's really nothing.
How many police chases do you think you've been in?
More than my hand. There's been so many times where, like, the boys just get behind us and they start chasing. Well, like, it's not really chases to us. You know, they back off.
Do you think you're the most wanted driver in New York?
Between me and Where's 981, like, Where's 981 low-key died down, I feel like I've taken over that spot, so yeah.
I'm sure there are a lot of young men that watch your content. What do you think about kids that want to go try and replicate this, copy this?
From Squeeze Benz himself, do not come try this.
This is something that you could get paralyzed, you could die. I don't drive like this, you shouldn't. Some people in this game take lots of risks, and Squeeze is one of those guys, but highly advise never do this. How sophisticated is the camera system in New York?
It's getting more sophisticated now to where, like, you know, it take them probably 2-3 days to really find where you was at, you know what I mean?
How do you stash your vehicle so that the police don't trace you to your house?
I pay for a garage, I have other parking garages where I park my car.
So just like a drug dealer has trap houses, you have different...
I have trap houses, yeah.
Here we go, are you nervous at all?
I'm nervous.
The boys are right here. But how do you know he was about to get out of his vehicle and you were just about to smash him as he opened up his door?
I would have thought, nah, chill.
Why do you think this is something that young men gravitate towards?
adrenaline.
Let's talk about brain development in young men. The male brain does not fully mature until about 25, so their prefrontal cortex that assesses risk is not fully developed yet, which helps to explain the risky behavior we see in this segment of the population. There's a name for this: young male syndrome. This sometimes short-sighted behavior is hypothesized to have provided an evolutionary advantage. A 2001 University of Liverpool study found that females prefer ones that do not. And if we go back thousands of years to being hunter-gatherers on the savannah, this preference makes sense, as a female would want the male that fends off the lion or stands to fight when another rival tribe approaches. Biologically, not much has changed in our brains then, but our technology has progressed much further, and it helps to explain why you see young men doing high-speed chases and drifting through Times Square.
What's the craziest getaway story you have?
That'd be the one with the helicopter. I pulled up on the highway showing the charge. He was about to pull someone over, so I got behind him. I started playing with him, and I was recording. I got away, obviously. A week later, I started getting chased by 2-3 black Chargers. I'm looking up, and I see the helicopter above me, and I'm like, oh nah. It was only like my second ever helicopter chase, so my heart was bumping. I'm not knowing how hard these guys are gonna go for me right now. They're gonna set a roadblock up, something, you know what I mean? But thank God that wasn't the case.
Like a spike strip.
That's never happened to me. I don't need to give these niggas advice, but like, I don't know why don't use spike strips.
Is it hard for you not to be going fast right now?
Honestly, yeah. If New York really wanted to step their game up, they should put a place where people can do this and have fun in a safe environment. If you give us a spot, we're gonna use it.
How long do you see yourself doing this for?
This is not gonna be a forever thing. Eventually it's gonna turn into a brand.
How often do you drive reckless?
It's every day, but to the limit.
Let's talk about reckless driving in the United States. In 2021, there were 6 million car crashes and 39,500 of them were fatal. A survey by the insurance company Nationwide found that 47% of Gen Z reported driving faster than the speed limit, and 34% of them reported video chatting while driving. Actions like this help contribute to car crashes being the leading cause of death for American teenagers. Another concerning fact is the amount of pedestrians killed by reckless driving. In 2022, there were 7,500 deaths in this manner. In New York, vehicular manslaughter is a felony that carries a steep sentence of up to 15 years.
We took 2 Polaroids, they're fresh off the press, still developing. We're gonna put them in 2 random people that buy merch in the next 48 hours. 2 people will get Squeeze Benz, Tommy G, Polaroid photos. RIP mainstream media, big dogs gotta eat. Hope to send this to you.
Available on Patreon only are the wild and extended cut versions of the interviews with Squeeze Benz, including one right after he got finished with a helicopter chase, extended cut interview with Swim Team, and more. This is some good shit. Patreon. We find ourselves in another parking garage meeting with New York driver Where's 981 and his crew, the Swim Team. Swimming refers to the driving technique where they cut up, weaving in and out of traffic to get where they want to go. They've gained a lot of notoriety online, and I wanted to talk to them to learn more about them.
The faster you go and the more dangerous you drive, the more views you get.
All right, guys, we're pulling up to meet the Swim Team. You're one of the groups of the drivers. Why do you guys call yourself Swim Team?
This is how it started. Like, they call me Float. It used to be called Float Apostle. So like, I guess it's like a teacher. I would teach you how to float. And then it just turned into like, you know, we started cutting up and stuff. It was almost like we were swimming through traffic. And they'll call me like Michael Phelps. So we're swimmers.
How fast do you go sometimes?
I'm hitting 150 every day. It's easy to hit 150, bro. Like, it's triple digits no matter what. Your 50, 60 miles an hour is my 100.
Have you had any near misses?
Yeah, of course. People come to me like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? I'm not going to try and teach you how to do it because of the simple fact that someone can get hurt. Thank you that I have not hurt anybody. It's like shooting a gun in an open field. Like, anybody can get hit with a straight bullet.
If you hit somebody and they get really injured or die, what should be the punishment, you think?
I'm going to jail 1,000%.
Yeah, it's worth it. Why?
It's not worth it. That's the thing. I can't justify it, you know?
What's it like being in a high-speed chase?
Your first time, it feels crazy, bro. Like, you're like you're scared to go home some way, somehow. You make it home. You have a little bit of a tough night of sleep that first night, and then you make it to the second night, you make it to the next night, they never come. After that, you get numb to it, you know?
What are the laws in New York for chasing people? Because I know in Milwaukee, oftentimes they don't chase you at a certain speed because they know it results in civilian deaths a lot of times when the chase happens.
It depends on the cop, honestly. I've seen cops where one of my boys, this dude going off-road in New York, and the cops following him off the road. It just takes that one, you know, that one cop that's just ready to be like, all right, I'm coming for you, and it's over.
What does your mom think about this?
I bring my mom to work, going 150. She didn't get scared. In her eyes, she knows I'm a good driver. Like, she got mother's prayers, of course. She's gonna always pray for me, make sure everything works out every single time, but she's not too stressed.
You created Swim, right?
I wouldn't say I created Swim, so it started off as a Yeah, so, right, floating, swimming, and then we're like, why does that sound kind of nice?
So I'm here with
Rico 50, where's 981? Float.
And I'm Tommy G, allegedly. Who out of this group is the high-speed specialist?
This nigga right here is like nasty on the track. This nigga right here, he's just nasty on the track. He can slide, drift, go fast.
What's the fastest you guys have ever gone in a car before?
Roughly 170.
170?
Yeah, 183. 192.
That's life or death speed. What makes it worth it for you to put yourself in that position where you could go to the afterlife if you're not careful?
Rush, man. Adrenaline rush. I'm not driving my car, but I just drive it to have fun, bro. If I die, I die. And I'm not living life like I want to die for me. I'm not trying to go outside and die, obviously. I never, like, hopped in a car and went that fast off rip. It's kind of like, I got used to it, slowly, building up, like, a tolerance to speed. Or if you're watching this and you're a driver, then you know what I mean when you feel the rear wheels through the seat of the car.
You're super in tune and in touch. It's almost like the car is an extension of your body.
You have senses from the seat, the steering wheel, the audio cues, how loud the engine is, if your tires are squealing. You have so many cues in it, and it's really up to you to take all that sensory input and be able to, like, drive properly. It's like, we're not trying to do this shit forever. Like, we genuinely want to hop on the track, just go crazy. It's just a track right now. It's expensive, and people are shutting the tracks down.
Do you guys know anyone that has crashed or died or gotten injured doing this?
Crashed for sure, but nobody that's really crashed. No one ever crashed today. If anybody were to seriously get hurt or crash or anything like that, I think it'll end it for everybody. I think we'd all stop.
There's a risk of hurting someone that's completely innocent. Someone could be on their way to work. Someone could be going to pick up their kid from soccer practice. Like, how does that factor in your driving and what you think about when you drive?
I don't ever force nothing. If I get left, I get stuck, man.
What does that mean when you get left?
If I'm following 91 or I'm following float and they think it's cut I can't take, I'm not taking it. When we swim for each other. We drive for each other. We don't drive for ourselves. I know exactly how each one of them drives and how I drive. So God forbid someone has to hard brake, the cars behind are already braking and looking for openings so we're not rear-ending each other.
Have you guys had any near misses?
Of course, yeah. But there's this one time where he took a cut. Right after he took the cut, it was either I fit the cut or I'm gone. It's funny saying this, but we're not criminals. We have real jobs. We have insurance on our cars. We pay for our cars. Like, people think, oh, it's daddy's money. Like, that should be pissing me off, bro, because I did work hard as for this shit, bro.
Do you guys' moms know about this?
She knows, and she tells me every day to stop. And I tell her, look, I'm trying. We have a brand swim team, right? We're not trying to cut a reckless 24/7, bro. Like, we got a 5M service coming up, a Settle Course service coming up, and honestly, like, we see the community, we see the love people you guys are giving us, and we're not gonna take this and just, throw it all away. It's like one of those stories we're trying to create where the bad guy kind of wins.
What do you say to the people that are, like, super pissed when they see what you do? They're like, that's reckless, it's selfish, it's dangerous, people could die. What do you say to those type of folks?
Honestly, bro, you're right. I agree with them, bro. I don't even argue with them. I don't argue with them, bro. I don't argue with them either. When people look at accidents and they see, like, us cutting up and, like, racing through traffic, doing a whole bunch of dumb stuff, they see it as not precise. Like, they're thinking, like, we're just out there and we're trying to crash. We're not trying to crash. If anything, I would argue that when we're on the road, we're actually paying attention to the road more than anyone else on the road. Or another thing is drinking and driving. And like, we don't ever be under the influence ever behind the wheel. And I'm proud to say that.
Tell me what's going through your head in the police chase. How do you get away? What are you thinking about? Are you trying to go a few streets then take an exit? Do you got a hideout? Like, how do you evade police in this type of situation?
Hold on, don't give out too much sauce. You gotta bring it home.
There's people that might watch what you do and wonder how the police have not caught you yet. What is your answer?
I mean, truly the way that we don't get caught is to stop being dickheads. New York has a no chase policy, and I can say this because I've been in, at least in swim at least, I got into the most count chases, right? And I'm not saying it because I like that, I got the worst luck, bro. Honestly, got the worst luck of it.
I wanted to know what the legal perspective was on what swim team, Squeeze Benz, and all these other New York drivers were doing. What were the legal ramifications? How much jail time could they face? And why is it that they were so brazen about continually doing this? I talked to my guy Nate the lawyer to figure out more about this. He's a lawyer that runs a YouTube channel and breaks things down regularly. This is what he had to say.
My name is Nate the Lawyer. I'm a former prosecutor and a former law school professor. And what you've just seen on screen is known as reckless driving. In the state of New York, you could serve up to a year in prison if you recklessly drive. Reckless driving in New York is simple. It's if you drive in a manner that, quote, unreasonably interferes with the free and proper use of the public highways or unreasonably endangers users of the public highway. Reckless driving is prohibited. Every person violating this provision shall be guilty of a misdemeanor, meaning you can serve up to a year in jail. If someone is injured or killed during the act of reckless driving, you could find yourself facing some serious charges.
Dangerous and disturbing exclusive video of young people driving their cars recklessly just before one of the cars crashed and killed 2 people.
Now, this driver was charged with manslaughter and criminally negligent homicide. He's facing up to 10 years in prison. If you are doing something that you know is inherently dangerous and could get someone killed or hurt, and then you do it anyway, that the law finds to be reckless and criminal in some cases. Driving a car 90 miles an hour in a 50-mile-an-hour zone is reckless. Someone could get hurt, someone could get killed, and if someone does, then you are on the hook for that homicide. There may be no fear of repercussions because of New York's bail reform laws. The misdemeanor of reckless driving, as you see on the screen, isn't eligible for bail. If someone commits this crime 10 times in the same day, they'll get bail every time because of New York's bail reform laws. Now, some of you may not believe how insane New York's bail reform laws are, but they are insane. Like this guy who was arrested 101 times for shoplifting and let go every time because of New York's bail reform laws. Or this guy who was arrested for 3 assaults in one day, even threw a brick through a store window. He was released every single time on bail reform. Or the story of these 4 people who chopped up 2 bodies, left body parts all around the state of New York, and then when the cops went to their home, they found blood, body parts, guts, everything in their home. Guess what the judge did? He released them without bail. When you put everything together, I think these guys are doing it because they don't really have any fear that they're going to kill anybody. And if they get caught reckless driving, they'll get arrested and charged, but they'll probably be let out the same day on bail reform. Then we can go out and do it again. If you need legal advice, if you're looking to this YouTube video to help you in your case, you're looking at the wrong place. With that being said, I'm Nate the Lawyer and I'm out. Peace.
After hearing what Nate the Lawyer said, hearing that there's no consequences really for what these guys are doing, it makes sense why they're doing it. Back to the swim team.
How often do you guys get nervous doing this?
So when I started, I used to get super nervous, especially when I used to run. And the reason I started running is not because I don't like cops. It's simply because it got to a point where I couldn't afford the tickets anymore. Because I was getting singled out for no reason. The speed limit is 50, right? So I would be on the Bell Parkway and I'm going 70, 75. I'm doing the same speed everyone else is doing. However, when the state trooper sees everyone else and me, they single me out because I'm in a white Porsche. So then they think I can afford the ticket, but in the beginning I could, but then that shit started stacking up. And if you're gonna say, oh, then just don't speed, I wasn't speeding. I was just keeping up with the flow of traffic, right? And then I just started running one day because I just couldn't afford the tickets anymore. And then it just started from there. I was super nervous at first. You gotta count lawyer fees too. After the first time, I only got nervous one more time after that. And that was only because I got kicked when I was out.
How many people were after you?
Oh,
15 cars?
Yeah.
Do you guys had to get away from helicopters before?
I never had to. Thanks God. Honestly, but I feel like I don't do that situation. Oh yeah, I know what to do.
Has the news reached out to any of you guys?
Oh yeah, of course. Bro, I ain't going front. This is crazy. I'm like AV7. I'm like AV7 News at all. Because they reached out to me about my content and they still posted after I said no. And I don't like that. But yeah, this man news article about us already.
So news reporters have reached out to you guys. They DM you,
they text you,
they email you.
Famous birthdays hit me up.
Okay, so Ali Bauman from CBS New York.
Yeah, she did me twice. I was like, no, to me. I just never responded.
What made you say no to her and yes to me?
Honestly, bro, you're not a cop. Yeah, you're not a cop. You're not associated with the law. You don't have an ulterior motive. I genuinely feel like you're not going to try to paint a bad picture with it. And we've seen your videos, we've seen the work you do, and the type of, honestly, you've interviewed people that do worse stuff than us. Yeah, so it's like, come on now, if you were keeping them safe, there's no reason why you wouldn't keep us safe, bro.
To me, it feels really fun to have no journalistic background, to be beating them at their own game.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, bro, when you're an authentic person, you go far in life.
I feel like people in our generation just don't trust the news. They've lied so many times that their credit's gone with us.
No, yeah, definitely. Honestly, bro, I've been getting more accurate shit from TikTok.
Pull over, take the tracker out the whip. Range Rover Sport, I'm on the jacky doing tricks. Keep swimming, got the paddles in the ship.
Let's meet the swim team and let's hear their specialties.
Float, swim team. You already know.
And what's your specialty?
My specialty is floating. All I do is float. That's my name. That's what I do. It's everything.
Do you feel like you have to look over your shoulder doing this kind of stuff?
I always look over my shoulder. I'm always not anyone. I would say I'm kind of camera shy, but like my specialty is like I do a little bit of everything. But when it comes to like the the corporate side of things, the brand and stuff, like I'm basically like the brains behind that whole.
Wait, so you're trying to turn this into a video game?
I mean, we already kind of did. It's a game, so it's called Assetto Corsa. So basically, we host servers, and you just gotta take the link, hop on the server, and if any one of us happens to play on the server, you get to drive with swim risk-free.
Whereas 981 and his team are well aware that a lot of his fans are young males that might try and replicate what they do, and knowing that that is incredibly dangerous, his team has done something so you can join them in the safety of your home. They built this online Assetto Corsa server so you can drive, swerve, drift, whatever you want. All you need is a computer, internet connection, and it's recommended you have a steering wheel. Details to join the server are in my description.
Do you think you're wanted by law enforcement?
They definitely know about us. I mean, me specifically, I have no clue. If I am wanted, I'm sorry. I don't hate NYPD, I just don't want the ticket.
What do you go by?
Brick 250 or Brick 50, either one is fine.
And what's your specialty?
Well, right now, I think the fans would probably say my specialty is probably police chases, cop chases, and stuff like that. But in my opinion, I think drifting though.
How many police chases do you think you've been in?
Honestly, bro, I lost count probably, because I posted at least 30, I think. So I think I have.
You have at least 30 police chases on the internet right now.
Yeah.
Why is this worth potentially going to prison?
No matter how you look at it, it's not worth it at all. Me being how I am as a person, bro, it's fun, bro.
Who are you?
So I'm Reaper.
What's your specialty?
I'm more of a low-key swimmer. I'm not really making videos and stuff, but if you know, you know.
Do you have any little brothers?
Oh yeah.
If they wanted to get into this, what would you tell them?
I'm a hypocrite, bro. I wouldn't recommend this sport.
You don't recommend it?
No.
This is a question for the whole group. How often do you guys have to change vehicles?
I say if you do it right, you could probably go a year to 2 years where you have to swap the car if you're smart, but you could do some dumb shit in one night that makes you have to swap.
What do you go by?
My name's Billy.
And what's your specialty?
Honestly, the fans kind of know me as Lester, I guess I would say. That's, if you get in trouble, you can call me. I'll help you with your situation.
So what makes this worth doing?
It's not worth doing. I wouldn't recommend doing it if I were you, but I can't make your decision for you. So if you are going to do this against our best wishes, I guess, just think about other people on the road and do whatever you can to bring it home without hurting yourself, hurting anybody else, or damaging any property.
Tell me how you think about taking on risks and danger.
I think if you're ever going to take on any risks or any danger, whether it's physical risks or financial risks, I think you should write down every single one of the variables that could be a factor in the risk that you're taking, and you should figure out what's the worst case scenario that could go wrong, any other kind of scenarios that could go wrong, and you want to figure out what the best case scenario is, and if that's worth the gamble for you, for the risks that are laid out on the table. But if those risks are worth the reward that you're going for, I think you should go for it. And if at any time you get too scared, the risks are too much for the reward, you don't want to risk it for the biscuit, then stop, because you're not built for it.
If you want an extraordinary life, you have to take extraordinary measures and risks in action, but know your lane and know when to sit out. And this is something I'm sitting out for.
Also, the story of Icarus, when you have black wings and you fly too close to the sun, never feel like you got it on lock 24/7.
The story of Icarus comes from Greek mythology, and it recounts the tale of Daedalus and his son Icarus, who were imprisoned on the island of Crete by King Minos. To escape, Daedalus fashioned wings made of feathers and wax for him and Icarus. Warned by his father not to fly too close to the sun, Icarus disregarded this advice. As he soared higher and higher, the wax melted, causing his wings to fail, and he plummeted into the sea and drowned. This story serves as a cautionary tale warning against the dangers of overconfidence and recklessness. And this story, I think, is very relevant to Mr. Squeeze Benz.
My son Stolen couldn't make it, but he wanted to say what's up to y'all, feel me? What's going on, y'all?
Anything you gotta say for the camera, brother?
Swim team better than all of them. Shout out my son Jolly too, he couldn't make it. Yeah, so you asked us these questions. What do you think of swimming?
So here's the thing, I think danger is good in somebody's life, but when you endanger someone else while you're having your own fun, that's where I'm iffy about it. Yeah. I admire the courage, I admire the bravery, but when other people's lives are at risk, to me it's like it's a hard battle, you know what I mean? Like, if I lost a friend because someone was just having fun on the road, I'd want to kill that guy. I also, as a young man who does dangerous things too, get it. But I highly advise you, don't try it out.
We met these guys here to do B-roll of their cool cars. But while waiting their turn, a couple of them decided to do donuts in a parking lot where there were many families. Because of this, the police were called, and in a few minutes, an NYPD helicopter arrived on the scene. This is what happened next.
Yo, we got a dip in a second. You seen that, right? Yeah.
Hello folks, I'm Tommy G, here with the most wanted drivers in New York. Look, they're peeling out. Folks, I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted. Well folks, I think it's time we get out of here. Stay safe. Realize that the choices you make can impact other people. There's dangerous things you can do that just impact yourself. When it impacts scared civilians, we should probably get out of here. Let's go. I'm conflicted with this video, folks, because a lot of young people are gonna think this is cool, and their brain is not developed enough to realize the risk to other people. And I feel like you gotta pick and choose your battles. And like, while it is exciting, statistically, eventually, someone is gonna crash, someone's gonna die, someone's gonna get paralyzed, and the game that sounded so fun is not so fun anymore. I wanna know what the hell is going on before we go too close to this whatever's up.
Now I'm round around looking rich. Yeah. I'm still round with that stick. Let a op run him down, swear he getting flipped. It's crazy now I walk inside the mall, got all these people trying to stop me and take pics.
I'm fucking nervous. Prostitution, a reality of our world that we prefer to brush under the rug or pretend it doesn't exist. But the fact is, prostitution has been around since the beginning of recorded history. Pimps, prostitutes, johns, and the justice system, the main characters in this complicated story. In this episode, we dig deeper into the topic of prostitution as we become possibly the first ever documentary channel to pick up prostitutes and interview them about their life. Join us as we go boots on the ground in South Central Los Angeles.
You not the cop?
No.
Touch my eyes, just so I know.
To see this firsthand on the street, so open, so common, so normal, that's what we're going to explore. I can't believe how many of them there are. This is so out in the open, like there's not even like a slight attempt to disguise what's going on. Oh my gosh. We've been driving for like 30 minutes. Every couple blocks, we see a prostitute. I have seen not one police car yet. Oh, there's our first. I wonder what the police mentality is towards prostitution, because obviously they're not serious about it. Maybe it's, as long as the girls are safe, they let it go, because I doubt they're gonna stop next to any of these girls on the corner. I'm Tommy, I'm here with
KT.
You notice a lot of women out. How long has that been normal for?
Shit, it's not normal.
No.
And now they passed the law, it's even better.
Yeah? What was the law they passed?
Shit, females can make their money without getting arrested.
So is it decriminalized? Kind of like weed is in a lot of states? Really? Okay, when did they change that?
This year. So you might see a whole lot of crazy shit out here, naked girls out here, ain't no telling, because...
And they have no worry?
No, we don't get in trouble no more. You don't get in trouble no more. It's
not
a
even
job.
a ticket.
It's a job.
Is it safe for the women?
You have to be careful, because you had Johns pull up like they want a date and half of them be trying to rob you. So no, it's not safe. It's always to be with a pair or have you protection.
And would you classify a pimp as a good person, a bad person, or?
A pimp is a person with low self-esteem.
What makes you say that?
Why would you need a female to make your money? Why you can't make your own money? Our money is our money. Why we got to sell our body to give it to you or get beat up for not giving you our money?
Yeah. What percent of the cut do you feel like a pimp usually takes in this situation? 100%.
They take it all.
And what makes that worth it for the woman to be involved in?
I guess if you like a person, you just need the money to survive out here.
I noticed you got some protection on you.
Stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Have you ever had to use those?
Yeah, at that stand on the feet.
Is there a lot of competition amongst women in the Johns?
Yeah.
Describe that for us.
Because everybody feel threatened. Might have one female been out here 10 years and say I walk up and ain't been out here but a day and I pull in more Johns than she do. I would be a problem.
Where's the cost? Where's someone?
It's $75.
For?
That's gonna cover the room and the conversation. Most Johns just want somebody to listen to them. They all the time don't want sex. They just need somebody to vent.
So a lot of these are just lonely men that want to talk.
That's it, have a little fun. They have wives at home, But you know that wives not entertainment.
Right, well, thank you so much. This lady had mentioned that things are decriminalized completely.
Yeah,
Tell us
like,
about that.
They did some shit. They passed the bill to do the governor Gavin Newsom or something, to where basically the bitches can get their money. They might be cited out, but they're not gonna take them to the county jail.
So it's basically sex work is decriminalized.
Yes, in California.
Really? How much does that change things?
The hoes don't gotta worry about getting harassed. You know what I'm saying? They can hold in peace.
So, do you think that's a positive improvement for them?
Yeah, because a lot of time, like these cops, they don't be want to do that hella paperwork for some shit that's really, they call it the world's oldest profession. You know what I'm saying? So if it's really the world's oldest profession, let these bitches be pros about their hoeing.
Later that night, we found a pimp who's willing to talk to us. So this is us speaking with him in the back of a car somewhere in Los Angeles.
I'm Tommy and I'm here with...
They call me Joint Face for the record. You know, I'm out here, you know, high pursuit for a hoe, you know.
So what is it like?
Oh shit, you know, right now, lately, you know, I just got out of prison. Had like 5 toes, you feel me?
What made you get into this in the first place?
Well, I learned from a 304, you feel me? A 304 is a hoe, you feel me? And I learned from my auntie, you feel me? She was a vet, you feel me? And shit. She taught me all the game. I was doing square shit, you feel me? Boyfriend shit, yeah, shit that I'm supposed to be doing, you feel me?
Why are you supposed to be doing that?
Because I'm a pimp, you feel me? I'm a big 16, you feel me? And we don't hold hands or kick hands, you feel me?
Would you say you ever had like a soft and loving relationship with a woman before? Like a woman that you can just hold and love?
Not square, you feel me?
Why does that make someone a square?
I did that already. Got my heart broken a long time ago. Bitch would never get it again. The main thing I always tell a bitch, all you guys, your word, your pussy, and your respect. Without that, you ain't shit, bitch.
It seems to me like this would be a very dangerous job for the women. What do you do to make sure that they are safe?
You know, I don't do no babysitting, but you feel me? When the bitch call me and tell me nigga tripping, you know, I trip about mine, you feel me? I'm gonna pull up on a nigga and tell a nigga let the bitch breathe, you feel me? Let the bitch get the dough, you feel me? Especially if the bitch in pocket, you feel me?
Is there any stereotypes about the John, like their age, their race? Are they married? Are they divorced? Like, tell me about what a John looks like.
I'm Mexican. Don't date blacks. No, that's not a John. Mexican.
Wait, why not a black?
Cause they be on weird shit. Rape, rob, kidnapped, all types of shit, you know what I mean?
An ideal customer is someone that's Mexican or white?
Yeah, old season money.
So basically a lonely man.
Yeah, lonely man. He might got a relationship, he just getting tired of bullshit pussy at the house.
What percentage of these men you think are married?
Probably 50.
Some people would say, man, a pimp, that's a bad person. He's mistreating women. It's a really bad situation. What do you say about that?
I say them people, they sound stupid.
Yeah? Why is that?
That's the person that give you instructions, your teacher, your guider. You feel me? That's everything to you. You feel me? That's daddy.
So you view the pimp, the role of the pimp as a positive one?
Yeah, that's positive.
How
boyfriend,
so?
That's not positive.
And can you explain that further?
The reason why the boyfriend ain't positive because he might be a mark, he might be a buster, he might be too soft for the bitch, you feel me? Bitches like niggas aggressive and niggas that run this shit, you feel me? Soft niggas get run over, it ain't gonna be good because the bitch gonna run over you all day, you feel me?
So have you ever felt bad for one of your bitches?
I ain't never felt bad for a bitch because I ain't never did nothing wrong to the bitch, you feel me? I bossed the bitch up, you feel me? She bossed me up and I bossed her up. That's how every time it happened.
So one of the things we've heard is that the pimps take a lot, if not all of the money from...
Yeah, I take all the money.
So how is that bossing up her?
I'm buying everything. I'm her like a bank account. If she needs something, come get it from me, bitch. She a reflection of me. I want my bitch looking gooder than me.
Is it an aspect of control? Like what makes you get all of the money when she's doing all of the work?
Because I was out there risking my life. I was out there sweating this blade just like her. I was down just like her, you know what I'm saying?
Do you have any daughters?
Yeah.
So if your daughter went out and worked the block, worked the blade, would you be mad at her, disappointed, happy?
Yeah, I'd be mad as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But and then I did it to the gang of people with daughters and all type of shit too, so I'd be like, damn, can't be a hypocrite.
Well, I know you gotta get back to what you're doing. Appreciate it. So when there's a prostitute, there's probably a pimp nearby. And for what we know about pimps, they're looking for ways to make money the easiest way. If I was a pimp and I saw me walking around, I would rob the shit out of me. You guys tell me in the comments, should sex work be legalized? Should it be criminalized? I'm interested to see what you think. How you doing? I'm a documentary filmmaker, Can I ask you any questions? Okay. Be safe out here, okay? One thing that makes these documentaries hard is my face looks like a cop. I look like a rookie at the academy. I look like an undercover cop. No wonder these ladies are sketched out by me.
Hi, baby.
How you doing?
Not the camera. He pulled out the...
We're calling it for tonight. We've pressed our luck. We've spooked some toots. And we're gonna try our luck tomorrow morning. Stay tuned. So it's cold here this morning. It's probably 50, 55 degrees. And you gotta imagine that anyone that's still out lingering right now, that still needs to make more money before they can go back home. Otherwise their pimps can be upset that 50 to 100 bucks for a conversation in a warm car is probably a good option. So never thought I'd be at an ATM getting money from prostitutes. Speaking of money, there's a 100% chance that YouTube is demonetizing this episode. If you feel inclined to support my Patreon, I would very much appreciate it. I feel like realistically, no pimp is awake right now. These girls are pretty much on their own at this point in the morning. These pimps have been out, they've been drinking, smoking, doing pills until 2, 3 a.m. They're crashed out. I have a police officer face, and that's a stereotype I'm trying to shake. All right, guys, this is it. We're always going the extra mile to bring you the raw shit at home. I'm gonna try and convince him to hop in the backseat with me and just have a conversation. Let's see how it goes. When you get nervous, sometimes your body's like, oh God, here we go. Hey, sir, do we look like undercover police officers? Okay, good. Hey, we are on Figueroa right now. So we were keeping our eyes peeled for high heels, high skirts, and low morals. How you doing this morning? Good. No? I got cash. So that was my first time trying to pick up a prostitute and I failed. So I think what I need to do is just flash the money. I think money talks. You gotta have our approach a little more.
I think that was good. I think that it's just gonna be a numbers game.
Okay. If old ass white dudes can do it, I can too. I'm fucking nervous. How you doing? I'm good. So we're looking for like 5-10 minutes of asking you questions and then you'll be on your way. And I got a ski mask if you want to wear one. Whatever you feel comfortable with, we just want to ask you some questions. What do you go by?
Maya.
Maya. Okay, so you're a beautiful woman here on a Saturday morning. What does life look like for you?
It has its days. It could be a lot going on and it could be nothing going on.
Here's what I think. If I was in your shoes, I think I'd be scared a lot. Like even getting into a car with 3 guys could be a really big risk, right?
Right.
What's like, has anything ever gone down that was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened?
Are you talking about as far as a date?
Yeah, like a date gone wrong. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, quite a few times actually.
And tell us a story, like what happened?
I got in a car, everything was like all perfectly fine. Like he was nice, like the nicest person ever. Like it was all, he was older and we went driving down the street and he just pulls out a knife on me. And like, oh, you're not getting out the car. And he's like holding it up to my neck. Like,
what did he want from you?
He wanted head. That's what he wanted. He wanted head, but he didn't want to pay for it.
So another thing I thought about with that is your body's got to hurt. I've never given head before. I cannot imagine. But if I imagine doing it a few times a day.
I had lockjaw a few times.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is that like?
It's I've been doing this for quite a while. But before it never
How old
happened.
Are you?
I'm 19.
Quite a while.
Yeah.
So you started young. Mm-hmm. Okay. What got you into the business? Like who recruited you?
I was in foster care.
Yeah.
It was like 2 different occasions because one was from a female and that was in foster care and then
Did she
another.
recruit you because she was out doing it and she recruited
Yeah,
you?
but it was online. She was posting her and then I ended up getting posted.
Is your daddy awake right now? Like does he know what's up right now?
He's awake.
Because our number one thing when we thought about doing this is like the last thing we want is a goddamn pimp running us down and trying to get us. But so this is another thing that comes to mind. You're dressed like this and it's cold out. What is that like walking the block when it's this cold out?
It's bad. And sometimes I feel like it's a mind over matter.
Yeah.
I'll be like, mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. But sometimes I'm like, fuck that shit. I mind. And I'll catch myself getting an attitude or whatnot. But other than that, it's just a thing that you kind of sort of get used to.
You lining up a visit?
Huh?
You lining up a customer?
No, I kind of have to
get going soon.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah.
Okay, can I ask you 2 more questions?
Okay.
What percent of pimps would you say are good people, and what percent are shit?
I don't know. It's 2023, and there's some shitty ass pimps and hoes out here. Yeah.
Last question: how's your mental health?
My mental health?
Yeah.
My mental health is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What do you?
I mean, everybody's mental health is horrible. Like, you have to have something wrong with you for you to be going out and doing the shit that you do. I got a question.
Yes.
Like, while we talk, can we, like, go down Broadway, like 67th and Broadway, so I can be closer to my room?
Sure, yeah.
I'm, like, kind
How
of,
far are we not? Just you direct us.
Make a left right here.
A left. So you basically got a motel that you're posted up at?
Yeah.
Okay. You're young, you're smart, you're beautiful. Where do you see your future going?
I want to go to cosmetology school. I really want to be an event planner, but I've been really having my mind on going to cosmetology school.
I think you'd be great at it.
I'm so sorry.
It's all
I'm
good.
not trying to set you guys up or nothing like that. I just, yeah.
Who is that, by the way?
Dang, you're nosy.
Well, I just know that if anyone's getting us, it's a pimp setup.
Next street, make it right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I want to know what the hell is going on before we go too close to this whatever's up.
Okay. I actually have a date that I'm. Cool. It's no bullshit. It's just
And here's $100.
Thank you, baby.
So, hey, stay safe. What do your parents think about this?
Well, my mom was a hoe. My dad was clearly her pimp, but she left when she got pregnant with me. They knew kind of sort of this was what I was gonna do.
Hey, thank you so
guys.
much. Stay safe.
Thank you guys.
Have a good night.
Have a good
day. Do you think she was more scared than we were?
Yes.
Yeah, bro. But when she was texting whoever,
I'm so sorry.
I'm
not trying to set you guys up or nothing like that.
What kills me is this: you meet Baby from the Chicago video, you meet Maya from this video. Like, she was cool. She was sweet. She was pretty. Like, what is she doing out here, dude? Like, she could do so much. Like,
it's crazy they're out here at 9 a.m. just getting ready to.
That is shocking. Please consider supporting the Patreon. YouTube's gonna demonetize this, and I want to keep making fantastic videos for you guys. How you doing? I got $100. I'm just looking to ask you questions about your life.
No.
Can I ask you this? It's cold out. How are you staying warm right now?
Shaking. I'm dancing.
Stay safe.
All right, you too.
Oh, she's getting a customer right now.
So this is live action, folks. I got an idea. Feel free to say no, okay? So here's the pitch I got. I got $100. I have ski masks too. No?
No.
Is it just because you don't want to be on camera?
No, it's $100 not enough.
How much are we talking?
Like $250.
You're fleecing me right now, dude. All I'll say is this: is stay safe. I hope you have a good day, okay? Take care. Netflix, Hulu, any of these streaming platforms. I got stuff that YouTube won't let me show. Let's talk business. Keegan, what do you think your mother would say if she knew what you were doing right now?
Oh, dude. I don't even want to think about that.
Look at what would your mother say?
She'd be pissed. But
should I call my mom and tell her what I'm doing?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
This is gonna be
Hey.
Hey, is this a good time to talk?
Not really. I'm in a church right now.
How you doing? I got something to run by you. I'm a documentary filmmaker, and I just want to ask you questions. We'll spin the block, and I got $100 for you.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Y'all not gonna do no weird shit, right?
No.
You not the cop?
No.
Touch my eyes, just so I know. All right.
But hop in this side, okay?
Look, you recording already? You doing the most?
He's recording me. He can't see you right now. How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
A bag chaser, outgoing, a hustler.
Are you usually out in mornings? I would imagine nights a little bit better, huh?
That's what they all say, but no. I mean, nighttime is just more of a fucking fashion show.
I guess there's probably less competition in the morning.
I mean, to me, there's no competition because I'm me.
Yeah.
I don't have to get fully naked, ass naked, wear stilettos all day, you feel me? To get my bag. Compared to these bitches, they gotta be ass naked all day, morning, night, and not collecting nothing. And honestly, the customers I come across, when I actually like dress up, heels and lingerie, they don't like it.
Yeah.
They rather me in regular clothes.
And what's the most popular thing people ask for?
I mean, it's different. Head. Sometimes they want me to dance. Sometimes they want sex.
What's the weirdest request a client's ever had?
I mean, you get tricks. They want you to shit on them, piss on them.
What?
Beat them, all type of crazy shit. So yeah.
Really? Is there a stereotype about the Johns? Like, are they older? Are they younger? Are they white? Are they like, what's the profile of a John?
I'm not a fan of black Johns.
Why is that?
They too much. I can't finesse them.
What would you say your childhood was like?
Great.
Yeah? Do your parents know you're out here?
Of course.
And what do they think about it?
I mean, what can I do? They not paying my bills.
If you could do anything in the world, like, what's a dream job to you?
I got a lot, but I want to be a fashion designer.
Yeah.
I'm into fashion.
Is this
fashion and dancing? I want to own my own strip club one day. So.
Oh yeah? Do you enjoy having sex a lot?
No, not at all.
Does it get old?
I don't like having sex at all. Like, I'm not turned on. Like, some bitches love this shit. They enjoy getting fucked by tricks, not me.
Have you ever had a dangerous experience, a dangerous encounter?
Oh, hell yeah.
Walk me through a story.
We get in the car, he like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna go to my office. It's right here down the street around the corner. But I'm looking like, it's black as fuck out here. There's no police outside. Why do we need to go to your office? You got this big ass truck. So I'm like, no, it's cool, it's okay. So as I'm finna get out the car, he still touched me. So I tell him like, hey, can you stop touching me? So as I'm getting out, he gets his hand and he just like gropes my titties and shit. So I have my phone, I turned around and I cracked them. This dude gets out the fucking car, starts chasing me down, has a fucking gun and all type of shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was running for my life.
Are you happy?
I am happy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And how would you say your mental health is?
It's good, it's great.
Well, thank you for talking with us. I hope you stay safe. Have a great day. Do you want to keep that mask or is that not your style?
I'll keep it.
Okay,
I'll remember it. What was your name?
Tommy.
Tommy? Oh,
Tommy G on YouTube. If you
so y'all from Chicago?
We're from Milwaukee.
Period. Okay, I'm gonna have to come out there one day. See you guys later.
Have a good one. Mission accomplished. Keegan killed it behind the wheel. Miguel killed it behind the camera. We're always just fascinated by people and how people live such interesting or different lives, and I feel for these women, man. Have you ever been petitioned by a cop for
Oh yeah.
in their cop car?
Hell yeah, in uniform.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we're in Phoenix, Arizona, on the Blade, speaking with pimps and prostitutes, getting an inside look at their life and how it is on these streets. You're pimping out of the kindness of your heart?
For surely.
Does that sound like an absurd statement to make?
Absolutely not. Like when she go to sleep and pray, she praying to me.
That's a crazy statement.
Once again, we dive into the world of prostitution, this time in Phoenix, Arizona. This story takes place on the Blade, the term used for the street where women can be seen walking at night looking for customers. The business of sex is a complicated one. Usually what you find is vulnerable women being controlled and manipulated by a devious pimp, who oftentimes himself grew up in a rough environment where he saw prostitution from a young age. For a young man growing up in poverty, the allure of being a pimp is both financial and status related. Monetarily, it's a great way to make fast money, and the profession of pimping has been glorified in rap music, presenting an image of a smoothly dressed man with cars, women, and the latest fashion. Phoenix has long been a hotspot for prostitution and sex trafficking, two things that overlap. Recently, there have been major busts, including one operation that arrested over 300 people in early 2023. While most of the mainstream media believes talking to some local vaguely related to the story in a corporate setting of an office is the way to deliver news, I believe the best way to get to the bottom of the story is to go boots on the ground and get it straight from the source. Today, we do just that. Our story begins by interviewing a pimp, and as the story goes on, we find ourselves in a motel room with a prostitute getting ready for work and her pimp in the room as well. It's time to hit the Blade.
Quick announcement, time is running out to get your ticket. We have a live event in Milwaukee. So if you're in the Chicago area, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, nearby, or want to make a drive, come out to the show. 2 documentaries, it's gonna be fun. Oriental Theater, March 7th, link in description. And now to the video.
These niggas rap but ain't doing it right. Hustle hard for them bands because that's what I like. I fuck on a bitch and then I'm out of sight. That bitch gave me brain, yeah, that bitch blew my mind.
So it's 5 p.m. on a Tuesday night. This is the first impression of the Blade. We're gonna show you what we see. Just think that this is somebody's reality that 6-7 days a week. This is how they feed themselves, feed their kids. Like, could you imagine a mom being out here? Mom's gonna go out and work tonight. She'll be back in the morning. That's a crazy reality to me. They say this is the world's oldest profession, and I wonder if America's making the right calls in how we're handling prostitution. Would it not be safer to have brothels? Would it not be safer for the women, for the STDs? You cut out the pimps, which to me are the guys you gotta cut out of this game. Tell the people where we are right now.
Shit, right now we on 27th Avenue Indian School. That's the Blade, but really that's the start of the Blade, but you feel me? We just gonna say that's the Blade.
And what's the Blade?
You gonna come down here, you gonna see some fat hoes, small hoes, anything, pigeon toes, but you feel me? Everything down here getting money though.
To me, it's mind-blowing that a man can convince a team of women to work for him, to be on the street, to put their body at risk, and then collect the money for that. How do you manage to do that?
Well, we're not convincing to do anything. They seeing that we provide them a higher lifestyle for them. You feel me? Some females, they gonna be able to go to college. Some females, they ain't gonna never be shit. They need to run into a nigga like me or a nigga like us. Anybody on our lifestyle that's gonna actually elevate them and be able to give them what they need. Be able to, feel me, put them in their car, put them in the house. A lot of people, they gonna be in their mama house the rest of their life. They gonna never be nowhere. 4 kids, 5 kids, but you feel me? Turn around. You see that? Can't make this up. I almost want to roll the window down.
What advantage do the women have in teaming up with someone like you?
They by themselves, they liable to get broke. When you get broke, you a renegade, you out here by yourself, you ain't got nobody to protect you or help you. Anybody can do anything to you. They know you got a purse full of money, they know you ain't giving it to nobody, so it's on you. You need somebody to be able to watch your back, make sure you safe, make sure you okay, make sure you can eat, make sure you get home safe.
You kind of view yourself as the bank and the security guard of your women.
I'm everything.
When they're out in the street, how much of what they bring in goes to you?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. I'm your everything. Like when she go to sleep and pray, she praying to me.
That's a crazy statement.
Straight in, yeah, it is what it is, man.
Do you think that's a fair arrangement that all their money goes to you?
100%, because it's going back to them in the long term. Anything they need paid for, it's coming right out of my pocket, and that's everything.
What kind of things do you buy them?
They might need a whip, they might need their rent paid, they might need a house. Their kids might need some clothes, their kids might need some food, their kids might need their daycare paid for. You never know what they might need, but whatever they need, that's why they give everything they got to me, and I'm gonna make sure everything okay.
Tell people what a bottom is.
That's the can rely on. Like if all the go, they leave, anything you can't trust no to stay, but your bottom you can trust that one. That one ain't gonna never leave.
Did you say off?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
When you off on a nigga, that mean like you could be with another nigga, anything. It's really just anything to not to somebody liking, you feel me? Where it's like, all right, you stop with me, but you ain't just stop with me and keep it solid and letting a nigga know what it is, you feel me? You off on me, you did something unrespectable.
And look, just out here she comes back again. How can someone get away with that? That looks like so obvious what's going on.
She ain't doing nothing wrong. She just walking on the phone, you feel me? I ain't see no crime.
Is this something that Phoenix police are trying to bust, or that you have to worry about police?
You for sure gotta worry about police. We go 2 minutes up the street, you gonna see hella police, but like, ain't nobody doing shit. They don't see nothing going on, you feel me? Unless somebody's stupid enough to be seen.
How do you view women?
I love women. For real, I love everything about women, you feel me? I don't even like being around niggas. I only like being around women, you feel me? A nigga ain't gonna keep me paid, gonna keep me paid, you feel me?
How would you feel if your sister was out on the blade?
My sister is on the blade right now in Vegas, on my mama.
How'd you find your way into this?
Shit, bro, when I was like 18 years old, I was with this little bitch, or really an older bitch, but whole time she was a hoe. I didn't even know she was a hoe. She just always had dough, you feel me? She'd pay for little shit that I had going on, and it came to a point to where she started kind of like, you know, I'm gonna teach you the game. She wanted to see me get paid.
So an older woman taught you the game?
For surely.
What's the relationship you have with your mom?
I talk to my moms every day.
Does she know what you're up to?
Yeah, she know what I do.
What does she think about it?
She don't like it, but she gotta respect me. I gotta take care of myself. She see how I'm taking care of myself. She see how I'm taking care of others, you feel me?
Where do you see yourself on the balance of good and evil?
Straight good. Ain't no evil in me, you feel me? Everything I'm doing is out the kindness of my heart. I'm trying to make sure everybody that is part of me, I play my part and we smooth.
You're pimping out of the kindness of your heart?
For surely.
Does that sound like an absurd statement to make?
Absolutely not.
What happens if one of your girls comes back and doesn't bring $1 home?
She wouldn't even come back, I ain't gonna lie. She know better than to come back if she ain't got no bread. But it's like, for what? What you here for? Like, you know?
What's the most a woman is brought back in a night?
Usually a quota is about a band, but you feel me? I done had a bring in like 35 bands in the night before.
Is there a particular day of the week that's the hottest?
Saturday. Okay. Sunday morning.
Is it a dangerous job?
For me, I know how to play the game right, you feel me? I ain't never in my life been in no danger playing this, but I done heard some stories, but that's about it.
Is it dangerous for the women?
Yeah, I say it's dangerous for them at all times. If they not protecting themselves, if they not making sure that they safe at all times, they not doing their perfect screening. When I mean perfect screening, I mean perfect screening, because any little flaw could really have you jammed up.
What makes a good John?
He gonna have to pay, and he gonna have to keep paying and keep paying and keep paying.
One thing we've heard in Chicago and Los Angeles from both the pimps and the prostitutes out there is they don't have black customers. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, we don't do no AAs.
What is AA?
That's African American.
No African American customers?
No African American.
And why is that?
It's never really nothing good coming with African Americans. They usually too aggressive, they want too much, they not paying enough. It's almost like a safety hazard.
you know.
Well,
No, just making sure you're checking the
Yeah.
surroundings. Okay, we're gonna keep going on the blade. Maybe we'll see you a little later tonight, but thank you for sharing your story, and I wish you the best, okay? So we're gonna hit the blade. We're gonna pick up some chicks.
Without having any good street connections that can get me into the rooms with pimps and prostitutes, I decided to try my luck by driving around and trying to pay women for a conversation. This made me feel nervous, uncomfortable, and I struck out more than an 8th grade boy at the dance. Apparently an Arizona YouTuber went around harassing these ladies before, so they were not too keen for an interview, understandably.
I always feel like such a fucking slimy bastard when we're doing this. It just feels so weird and wrong.
When I visit tough places, I always look for people that are thriving despite the environment. We found a boxing gym, so I figured I'd talk to a coach and hear his mentality and how he steers youth in the right direction.
We're at a boxing gym right now. As you can tell, kids are working out, they're jump roping, they're getting a sweat. And we're with the coach. What's your name, sir?
Rafael Valenzuela. Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you, coach. ¿Qué es el impacto de la prostitution en la área?
Los niños no se enfocan en eso, ni siquiera voltean a ver a ellos. Ellos vienen y trabajan aquí en el gimnasio, llegan, se van a su casa. No andan en las calles, es diferente para ellos. Acá se van a correr a veces y pues, estamos cuidándolos de que no haya gente que los moleste.
¿Piensa que un gimnasio como esto es muy importante para la comunidad?
Oh, sí, es bien importante porque, como te digo, los enseñas a pelear, pero también les formas disciplina. Cuando ellos crezcan, vayan formándose bien, ya sea para un trabajo, para estudiar, lo que sea, les forma su disciplina para ser alguien en la vida.
¿Piensa que la policía necesita ser más fuerte ahí o qué es la solución para esto?
Pues ahorita yo pienso que con todo esto que está de las drogas que están saliendo, que ya ves que hay tantas personas que están envueltas en drogas, también es duro para la policía mantener todo esto pues controlado, porque hay un policía o dos y hay como 100 o 200 gentes en la calle haciendo sus cosas, entonces es duro para la policía. Yo pienso que ellos están trabajando en eso, pero sí deben de estar un poquito más enfocados en eso también.
Muchas gracias. ¿Qué tú haces para los niños y la comunidad? So, muchas gracias.
Gracias a ti.
There apparently was a YouTuber that was harassing prostitutes, and so that's making it not very easy for us to try and talk to women. We're gonna hop out on foot and see if we can just get people's stories or perspective of the area. So it looks like somebody's getting just got a customer and they're going to a motel. It feels like we're in another world right now.
This guy's kind of geeking out right now.
Feeling like I was about to fold my cards, as a last-ditch effort, I decided to go to a motel lobby and see who I could meet. After standing in line for a few minutes, my luck changed when a lady named Roxy got in line behind me. Here's what happened.
Is it normally this slow here? What is it like night to night around here? Does it get hectic?
Sometimes it does. Mainly you have like all the smokers that smoke blues hanging out around here. Sometimes it gets a little crazy, you know, like people fighting and want to shoot each other.
Over drugs or over like the pimping?
It's mainly over, it's not even got nothing to do with the pimping no more. It's all got to do with the pills, like the fentanyl, like it's not their area to take over.
As far as Phoenix goes, this is the hotbed for pimps and prostitutes, unquestionably, right?
Yeah.
So one question I have is, do you think it should be legal? Should we have brothels where you can legally go, do your business, it's a little safer for the women?
To me, it's a job for them, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like strippers. It should be legal for them to do it, somewhere to go safe, you know, instead of just walking the blade and then people picking them up and then somebody, you know, hurting them or killing them or something like that.
Have you ever heard of a bad story happening to a woman on the street?
Man, I've heard of a lot. I've seen a lot of females get in a car and end up in the back of an alley, gutted up, cut up. I've seen a girl that was on the blade on Northern and 27th, and they found her body in the back of an alley just laying on an empty bed, no clothes on, stabbed up.
How do you view the pimp in this? Is he a helpful person? Is he a parasite? Is he a bad guy?
I don't think these women need pimps, you know what I'm saying? I mean, why would you need a pimp when you're trying to work for the money for yourself? Some of these women are vulnerable, you know?
What percent of the rooms here you think are dedicated to prostitution?
Travelers in. That's across the street. Over there, they can bring as many people as they want. Just the other day, I seen these two girls bring a trick over there, and I don't know what they were trying to do, rob them or what, but he busted out their window, and then he left, and then they left. It was crazy. I was like, wow.
It seems like a dangerous world to be in.
Yeah, especially too for the tricks too, you know, because they never know what's behind them doors, or they never know what's gonna happen. They can get set up somebody could be waiting for them to rob them and stuff. And most of these females are doing it for the fentanyl, and that's pretty crazy.
Does the pimp get the woman hooked on fentanyl? Is that part of the game?
No, I think that they get themselves hooked on that. Some pimps say if you follow the girl, they'll come right up on you and tell you, hey, well, what are you doing bothering my girl and this and that, and he'll point a gun at you and all kinds of shit. It's crazy.
Have you ever met a pimp that you think is a good guy?
I know quite a few pimps. They're all right. Yeah, you see a lot of ambulance. Just earlier today, they had the helicopters and like 10, 15 squad cars. I guess they were on high-speed chase from here.
The motel managers, do you think they 100% know what goes on?
Of course they do. Some of them are with it and some of them ain't with it.
I guess in some ways I get it. Like, what are they gonna do? Say, no, I don't want to feed my family? Like, that's the thing. Like, every person in the chain, at the end of the day, they're trying to survive.
Yes. And that's what this whole situation is. Like the homeless, the prostitution, the drug addicts. Everybody's trying to survive out here. You know, this world is hard, you know.
Do you have anyone waiting on you right now?
Yeah, I have them waiting on me.
Oh, the truck?
No.
Do your thing first and we can talk
Yeah,
after?
they're pushing a shopping cart, so they have all my bags in the shopping cart.
So guys, motels like this, they're hot spots, and there's cities, major cities all around the country that someone's day-to-day life, the way they put food on the table is to sell their body. But you let me know in the comments, should it be legal? Would it be safer, better, cleaner if it was legal? Or hey, no, that's a line we shouldn't cross as a society? You guys let me know what you think. And one thing that's a little spooky about doing this is you never know how close a pimp is keeping an eye on you. Some car with tinted windows. I mean, we just saw pimps with crazy guns in the car. I think if you're not bothering someone, they're not gonna bother you. We're gonna wait for this girl and see what she brings us to.
They find like people already broken in the room.
Yeah.
Like, see how the bed's all like moved aside?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you can move the furniture out and it's like dirty under there. Sometimes they don't even clean these rooms right. I stayed in that one over there today, and that room over there, I killed like 2 big roaches in that room. If you moved the bed, it was dirty. Covers didn't look clean. They had like little thin pillows. It's just crazy. People been getting shot over here. Right now it's mainly over the fentanyl. El Chapo Guzman put a stop to fentanyl for the blues to come here. A lot to do with cartel, you know. I just got out of prison for sales of drugs. Like, I used to sell a lot of drugs. That's why a lot of people know me around here. After this car accident and everything, I stopped. Like, I just had to quit, you know. Like, I gotta get my shit together. I'm waiting for my settlement to come through, and then
from the insurance company?
Yeah, Pimp wants somebody that's gonna work. The room he pays for, food he's paid for, the clothes he's paid for. She has to work that off.
When they have the tricks, what % of them you think wear condoms?
I don't even think they do. It's just a dangerous game, and this just one bad thing, you know?
How much does this room cost tonight?
It cost me $84, but it was supposed to be $63.
For a sketchy motel, 84 seems pretty high.
It is high. Let me talk to them and find out if they're comfortable with it.
Can I give you my number?
Yeah, so that way they won't be all sketchy.
Yes.
Hey, I'm in room 176, right next to the laundry room. They're coming.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit then. Like, think about this, picking up weed. Back in the day, you had to meet someone in a sketchy cul-de-sac or an alley. Dealer would drive up, you're nervous, the cops are gonna pull up. And now they have dispensaries. You walk in calmly, you get what you want. You walk out, everyone's happy and no one gets hurt. I think it's pretty similar with prostitution.
To see what a future could look like if sex work was legalized, let's look at 2 different case studies that are out there. In Nevada, the only place in the United States where it's legal, the results have been encouraging. Sex workers report a great reduction in violence, better relationships with police, and like the legalization of marijuana, the counties that have legalized it are enjoying increased tax revenue and tourism dollars that it brings to their area. In the Netherlands, they decided to legalize prostitution in specific districts that they call tipple zones. Cities that have implemented these zones saw a 30 to 40% decrease in incidents of sexual abuse and rape. A study I found from Yale estimates that major cities spend around $7.5 million every year enforcing prostitution laws, and something I thought of is that money could instead be invested to fighting crimes like shootings and theft, things that are a little bit more major. What do you think?
I think they're using that to block it.
Have you ever seen a motel that is this secure? Like, as far as how to get in? Travelers Inn's pretty locked down. We're gonna have Miguel throw the drone up, see what we can find. There's some weird stuff going on around here. Hey, Roxy.
Hey,
They just got in the door and they said give them a few minutes.
Are they down?
Yeah, they're down the top, so they give them a few minutes because they just got in the door.
10 minutes? Okay, cool. All right, sounds good. Out in the open, there's someone right there. It's a hope. Thanks. How are you? So I'm looking to talk to people. I'm looking to pay people for interviews.
Oh no, I'm good, love. Thank you.
No? We just have to make sure we're not walking into a setup.
True, because, yeah, that could be a setup too. I think we should bring off one.
How you doing? Good. I can hop out. You want to meet me at the gate?
Alright.
Here, I'm gonna come out right now so you can see me. These are my guys. What's going on? Nice to meet you. How long do you plan on going out for?
Probably all evening.
You're gonna go for 24 hours straight?
Probably, that's my goal.
That sounds exhausting.
Not my first time. Probably won't be my last.
So what goes through your head when you get ready to go out there?
Just trying to stay positive.
How dangerous is it out there for you?
It could get pretty dangerous, to be honest.
Can you run us through a story of an experience that might give people an idea of how hectic it can get out there?
I mean, it could get pretty dangerous. I had this one client who didn't want to always make them pay me first, and then I'll do the service or whatever. He try to take the money back from me and shit. I have brothers and shit that I call and they handle the situation.
So you have some guys that if you need backup, you can.
Yeah, not everybody has that, you know? I didn't have that at first.
Is there anything you can tell about your clients or customers
A lot of them are still married and literally cheating on their wives, and that's crazy as fuck to me.
What percent of your clients do you think are married?
Probably over half of them.
Wow. Does that surprise you?
Yeah.
What percent of clients are wearing rubbers and what aren't?
I don't do anything without a rubber, so.
It seems like it would be pretty risky to do it without a rubber.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically just gonna kill yourself. I know a couple girls that do anything for $1.
Can you tell me more about your story or how you got into this?
I'll be 23 next month, and I've been doing this since 17.
What happened when you were 17 that you said, hey, this is what I want to do?
Well, I mean, my mom I'm from Indiana actually. My mom moved us back out here to Arizona, and we didn't have anything. We didn't have a house, we didn't have a car, we didn't have shit. And then my mom left me out here by myself.
Your mom left you out here by yourself?
Yep.
Where did she go?
She moved to Florida with her mom.
So is this kind of just survival?
Yeah.
I guess, is there anything you think would be important to tell people back home that might not know anything about this world?
Don't be so judgmental towards people. I'm a peacemaker, I love peace. You don't know what the next person's going through, really.
How long do you see yourself doing this for?
Honestly, I don't know, but hopefully not too much longer.
We've done a similar piece in Chicago and Los Angeles, and one thing we've heard from both pimps and prostitutes in both those areas is they don't do black customers.
Okay, I don't do black customers either.
Too risky?
Yeah.
What percent of women out here you think have pimps?
I think back then when I first started working versus now, it's a lot of renegades now. Versus when I first started working, it's a lot of pimps and hoes.
And do you think pimps are helpful, or do you think they're hurtful to the business model?
As long as they're not a gorilla pimp, then they can be very helpful.
So you kind of need a pimp to survive in some ways?
Yeah.
Is the game plan basically to find customers and bring them back here?
I do car dates.
Is that the most common way of doing it?
Yeah.
Are there any weird fetishes that you come across?
This one guy, he hit me up. He's like, "Are you able to I didn't know what scat play was until I had to Google it when he asked me to do it. Scat play? Who? I didn't know people really like stuff like that.
For any family or friends that might be out there wondering how you're doing, is there anything you would like to say to them?
I'm good. I'm alive. Shit, they can hit my line. But I do have a son, and I do see myself being more active in his life.
When he's not with you, who does he stay with?
My baby daddy's mom.
Okay, let's go. You in the game or formerly in the game?
I'll never leave the game.
How young were you when you got into this game?
9.
9?
Yeah.
Who got you into this game at 9?
Just watching. Born in Los Angeles, California.
Did you grow up on Figueroa?
Yeah, I know about Figueroa.
Did you have any family members on the blade?
Cousins, females.
Did they teach you the game?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
34.
Now that you're older, more mature, is that kind of wild to think that you were that young and put in those type of situations?
Yes, it actually does.
So I hear all the time, pimps take 100% of the money. That to me sounds absolutely crazy. What's your take on that?
She only gonna do what you let her do to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Whatever she go for, that's what it's gonna be. I mean, there is some that do that. There are some that run their program a little differently, you know.
So if people think, man, a pimp is just a parasite, do you agree with that, or do you think that's, or do you disagree with that?
It can be, but see, you got motherfuckers out there giving pimp a bad name.
Is pimping a lucrative business?
Very.
What's the most you think you ever made in a month?
30.
Like an investment banker's income. It's not bad, huh? Do you ever feel bad for some of the prostitutes out there?
Actually, I do. That's what made me stop. A lot of these girls were raised wrong. They weren't loved how they were supposed to be. It took me a minute to realize, like, a life comes out of that. You know, the whole baby comes out of that. That's crazy, like. Pussy is the root of all evil. It's what make the world go round. This is the best thing on earth. It'll make anybody do anything.
Have you ever had to hunt down a trick and collect money?
Yes.
A lot? On the scales of good and evil, where do you see yourself?
I see myself good.
What percentage of women out there do you think have been sexually abused or abused as a kid?
A lot.
What percent of pimps out there do you think have been abused as a kid?
See, that's what I'm saying about this word pimp. You got boyfriend pimping, gorilla pimping, freak body pimping.
What is a freak body pimp?
These dudes out here that don't care. They'll pimp a tranny, they'll pimp a gay dude, this shit is wild, B. Like, this shit is illegal, flag on the motherfucking plane. But I guess if it make you money, hey, man, I ain't gonna be selling a boy pussy. That's out of pocket.
Have you ever been in danger doing this job?
Every day I'm in danger. 144 years.
The pimp got 144 years?
You know, another one that got 422 years.
From Arizona? 420 years?
After Steve mentioned that he knew of pimps that got 144-year, 420-year sentences, I was curious to know the legal ramifications for each of the characters in the story: pimps, prostitutes, and johns. And it turns out it depends on the state, but let's take California for example. For a first-time offender of someone pimping an adult, they typically get a sentence of 3 to 6 years. But a really bad pimp who's involved in sex trafficking and more may get a few decades in prison, like this Milwaukee pimp did recently. For the women caught soliciting sex, most states agree that it is better to help the women than heavily punish her. Because of this, prostitution is typically a misdemeanor, and instead women are steered towards programs like probation, mandatory AIDS testing, and community service. And now for the johns. Let's take Illinois for example. Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart noticed a discrepancy in the Department of Justice statistics. In 2010, 43,000 women were arrested for prostitution and only 19,000 johns were arrested for soliciting it. He decided he wanted to go after the johns soliciting sex and launched his National John Suppression Program. When the johns are caught, they're given a ticket and a fine, and the money from their fine goes to support counseling and job programs for the Women's Justice Program, a program that supports the sex workers the police catch to steer them into a better future.
Imagine a motherfucking just telling you 422 years in the Department of Corrections.
That's insane.
All because of a stinking ass bitch.
I learned a lot. Do you have any final thoughts?
If you can get out of it, get out of it. If you don't put anything in it, don't expect shit out of it. Straight up.
The families worry about them and think, you know, every day that shit on these streets is going to be okay, but you never know. I mean, there's so many girls that came up.
There's a lot of girls that are missing right now.
That are missing. They found girls that the tricks took them and raped them and left them in the alley. There's a girl that they found over here on Northern too, and they found her in a suitcase.
In a suitcase.
In a suitcase chopped up.
So that's the worst part about it. Like, they don't have to walk the blade. I think that's the cheapest hoeing you can ever do. Internet, cool. That's more.
Internet's the worst.
What? That gets dangerous too.
No,
you can have somebody lying to you about who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Cam it up. You can get through it, just cam it up.
They used to have where get on the internet and do just phone. You don't have to touch nobody, go see nobody. I think that's the safest way.
I feel like if it was that easy,
because
then
that's what's
nobody
going on
would
right
be
now.
doing it.
Right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
that's the number one fear of what's going on right now. These women are ruining themselves. Syphilis, gonorrhea. Like, these women are catching.
STD yet.
And by the grace of
Some
God.
girls do take care of themselves, you know. You got some girls walking out here like, damn, like they look like high-class prostitutes, you know, like their shit don't stink.
What's the percentage of them that are not going to doctors, getting checkups, and it's high?
Stay at the doctors.
For those that do take care of themselves, kudos, respect to you. Handle your scandal. With the ones that ain't, you need to get it together.
That's their lack of love. They don't have that person to teach them that shit.
That's what I'm talking about. Like the ones that don't try to take care of themselves.
And that's what the f is going on upstairs.
Are the ones that go out and have sex for like $20, $30. Girl, you're really cheating yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you know,
a baby come out of there, that shit is priceless. At the end of the night, they're gonna pay for
one
it.
pimp told me one time, because he wanted me to work for him, he told me, girl, you sitting on $1,000 right now. I'm like, what the f are you talking about?
It says to men in the Bible, quote unquote, men were made from dirt. We came from dust, dirt, where we were returned back to dust, dirt. Women were handcrafted. And then they say that we shall not lust. I can't help it. Shit, look what you made.
Do you guys think that sex work should be legal, that there should be brothels where women can work at?
Yes. I feel like it'd be a lot more safer.
Yes, it would. And most of these women wouldn't be getting killed out here. A majority of the that's out here is coming from prostitutes getting killed.
Because this job involves women getting into cars or motel rooms with men they've never met, this profession carries a great deal of risk. Sex workers are some of the most common targets for killers. Take, for example, the Chicago Strangler, where 50 women over the last 20 years have been killed, and almost all of them sex workers. When you mix the social stigma of the profession and police forces overwhelmed by cases, the result is many of these killings go unsolved, and the predators out there are aware of this.
A lot of these women are also hoeing for their addiction, just to stay high.
How much has fentanyl changed the game in hoeing?
Oh man, fentanyl f***ed that game up. By far the worst drug that ever hit American soil. I've been 18 months clean off of them, man. Let me tell you, by far that was the best feeling. The best choice I ever made in my life was to stop f***ing with that.
What can you say about the power of fentanyl?
It's terrible. I wish I was never introduced to it. I was smoking like 100 pills a day.
What percent of the women out there you think are addicted to drugs in some way?
Probably like 2% don't do drugs.
I'd say because a lot of them do it just to cope with what they're doing.
What we have to go through, yeah.
Do you ever enjoy yourself with a customer? Like this is kind of a fun part of the job, or is it never fun?
Yeah, sometimes there's like good customers.
Have you ever been petitioned by a cop for sex?
Hell yeah. Hell
in
yeah.
a cop car?
Hell yeah, in uniform, right here on the Bible, on my child's life.
Are they good customers?
Yes.
You're the best one.
On God.
Did you like cop customers?
No.
Why not?
They can switch up at any moment, you never know.
This girl told me too that she had a cop. He would be her regular, and she would go attend to him. And when she told him she didn't want to do that no more,
he gets upset. And now you want to change the rules and be a little f***ing bitch.
He tried to put her in jail and stuff.
All right, guys, we'll stay safe. Okay.
All right.
Have a good night. Okay.
You guys stay safe.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tommy G. I'm here in Houston with Maxo Cream and the boys.
Who that is? Who is that? Hey, who you is?
So, what is this area known for?
Money. It's a whole lot of Crips up here too. We stumped down out here. Niggas know that. Niggas know that.
To get an inside look at the Houston streets, we tap in with rapper Maxo Cream. I first heard of him back in 2018-2019 when he launched songs like Roaches and Meet Again. These songs really show his depth as a storyteller and paint a picture of the yin and yang of growing up in the Houston trenches. Maxo has lived a life that sounds like a movie or a storyline from GTA. He was 11 years old when he first experienced a police raid when they came to arrest his father, and it wasn't his last raid either. From the blue bandanas he wears on stage to frequent mentions in songs and interviews, being a crip is a big part of his identity and something I wanted to learn more about. He's had a roller coaster career. It's included highlights like recording hit songs with guys like Key Glock, Schoolboy Q, and Mexican OT, and also major wins like signing a 7-figure deal with RCA. But it's also had its rough patches. In 2016, he and his crew got raided and Rico'd on charges of drug trafficking and money laundering, and in 2020, his little brother was shot and killed in Los Angeles. In today's episode, we head to his neighborhood, meet him and his crew face to face. Let's get into it. Before we hit the Houston streets, I wanted to see what we were getting ourselves into. In shooting a video about Second Amendment rights, I met this man named Tactical Carl, who's SWAT team and law enforcement in the Houston area, and I wanted to get his opinion on the gang culture in Houston. Here's what he had to say.
My guy Tommy G asked me to talk about the gang culture in Houston. Right now, Houston, you have neighborhoods, you have cliques. You could have a blood and a crip right next to each other putting in work because it's all about the clique and the hood that you are from. You had a lot of bloods, you had a lot of crips, some vice large, GDs, MS-13s. A number of reasons I didn't join the gang because my dad would probably cut my head off and beat me with the head that he cut off. What does a gang bring from my perspective, it doesn't bring shit. You have to get jumped in. Multiple dudes beating the hell out of you. What are you getting out of it? If you look at YSL and all these people who are sitting here telling on each other, people ain't cut like they used to be cut. Your same gang member that you're gonna go out, you're gonna go sell some dope with, rob grandma groceries, is going to turn on you. Maybe back in the day in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, the gang members, they did something to be a community. We're not talking about then, we're talking about right now. My message to the people is find a job, do something productive. If you want to get down and do violent shit to people, the United States Army is hiring.
Sugar, Max OC Osama. Snatch my chain, we whack your mom. You got a better chance surviving as a suicide bomber.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Houston, Texas. We're pulled up on the 12600 block. I don't know too much about it, but we're gonna learn. First, guys, got these big dogs gotta eat shirts. They're flying off the shelves. Get yours at TommyGMcGee.com. You always gotta stay strapped, all right? I don't have a gun, but I do have it's getting a little cold in these Texas winter, so I'm just gearing up. We're meeting a very special guest, Maxo Cream, a Houston legend, Texas legend, very respected in the rap world, and he has songs that hit you in the heart. When you hear a song like Me, kind of an idea, just a small glimpse of what it's like when you have family members, friends going away for a long, long time. I think he's gonna have a lot of life lessons for us, but right now we're on rapper time, so again, we made it to his block before he did it, just how it goes in the rap world. So let's talk to some of the locals first and get some background here. What's going on, guys? How you doing? You tell the people where we are right now.
Man, we on the block, man. We on the Sunny's 12600. We on the block right now.
What side of Houston are we at right now?
Man, we in A-League, SWAT.
Are you guys in Maxo's crew?
Yeah, big KCG shit, Persona shit, Locko gang shit, 1021.
You said KCG?
Yeah, Cream Click gang.
The squad name is Lockup?
Yeah, that's us, Lockup. You know,
music entertainment.
Maxo Persona money.
Is it Lockup what you're trying to avoid?
That's what we're trying to avoid, but it's a saying like they could be out there slapping us, oh y'all locking. Or you could be arguing with your girl, oh they over there locking. It's a slang, it's like really a term.
Yeah, educate me on the Houston slang, please.
You gonna hear a bitch a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, what's up, bitch?
It's like, that's my partner.
Nah, for real.
You can call another man that and it's not gonna end up in fists?
Not if you know him, but like,
not if you
it
know him,
depends on the term.
Like you wouldn't say it to your grandpa though, right? You wouldn't be like,
who?
To your grandpa?
No.
Okay, so
but you know when a nigga saying, that nigga who like want to swab or something. But
you can tell by the tone.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a little worried to work that in my vocabulary because I feel like if I say it the wrong way,
yeah, you might.
I don't want to end up on the concrete.
Yeah, I ain't trying. We ain't trying to honeycomb you out here.
Yeah. What does honeycomb mean?
Honeycomb crazy.
You know they keep the cameraman up here. They just stumped the cameraman.
Look at him.
Miguel, I would never punch you. All right. So I'm basically a Houston resident at this point.
Yeah, you good right?
You good with us?
Yeah, hold on. The real sexy red.
Are you saying the other one's the fake one?
Yeah.
I thought you was scooting up on me, but I'm not sure.
Oh no,
she locking up.
She locking up. See, that's a sound. That's a sound like she locking up right now. Like what she was just doing, she locking. Like I'm the real sexy red. Like she locking. Y'all from Milwaukee though?
Milwaukee. What do you guys know about Milwaukee, Wisconsin?
I know it.
They go down in Milwaukee.
They peas out there too. I know about Milwaukee.
So what is this area known for?
Stumping shit out, money.
Hey, look, at Sun Young, you gonna get money on. It's a whole lot of Crips up here too. So I'm saying this is what this area loves, this gang activity. Like in HGC, we stump down out here. Niggas know that. When you come to Sun Young, you gonna get money on. Hey, shout out the Minutes line too, man.
Okay, so this is Crip land we're saying?
Yeah, this Crip land for sure.
Hoover land.
Do people still Crip walk or is that 80s shit?
Hold on, let me see. Let me just show you like that's what we do. Like what they had that music on. They had
so I can.
Yeah. Keep going. So you gotta. Hey, they had the music on the other day. I was finna start hitting that whole phone.
The Crip Walk has long been the signature move of Crips around America. The dance move was created in Compton, California in the 1970s by local Crip Robert Jackson. It has since been spread all around the world and has been popularized by rappers like Snoop Dogg, Ice-T, and Blueface. It makes me wish that me and my crew were cool enough to invent the dance move for ourselves, but so far I haven't come up with anything. I'll keep you guys posted.
So you guys don't do like the traditional, like the
Nah, that's really, they like LA Cali. Nigga can do that stuff, but we crippin' in Houston like it's gangland, man. For real. Shout out to Lando, but we crippin' in Houston like gangland on my mama.
Here's what I would love to catch on camera one day. A faction of Crips and a faction of Bloods coming together as friends. Is that possible?
We 102 shout out South walking in like we with the Bloods. Like some Bloods we locked in, we on my mama. They rules though, they ain't no blood, they part rules though, but yeah, and we kidnap and shit, and we turn the game, man. Long live church go, man. Turn the game, kidnap. Turn the game, Turn the game.
Like Turtle the animal?
Yeah, like Turtle the animal.
Like the Ninja Turtles.
Turtle
They come like the Ninja Turtles.
Let me show you.
So who are some American legends that you look up to that you're like, this guy is the man?
I fuck with Elon. I fuck with Joe Rogan, you know.
You like Joe Rogan? What do you like about Joe Rogan?
He hit with it, you feel me? Like,
what I love about Joe Rogan is he does his best to tell the truth.
You feel me?
And I think in this age where we have no idea what the truth is anymore, a man that tells the truth is powerful and respected.
Right on.
Do you listen to his podcast?
Yeah, I be on that.
Bald head cat, right?
Yeah.
The white one.
Yeah, we f with Joe. Yeah, that's gonna be all day though. Like,
what's the relationship with Houston police in this area?
12, man. Fuck HPD, man. Them motherfuckers racist,
So,
man.
have you not met one police officer you're like, oh, this guy's a good guy?
Man, it's good people in the world, but
I'm saying some of them be cool, but like most of them, like when you see them, you know what time it is. Just you better have your shit together.
What makes a cool cop?
The one that when you got a bunch of weed on you and they don't take it, to me the police.
Legal in Texas?
Hell no, I just went to jail for that shit.
We gotta talk about this. In 2023, you went to jail for marijuana.
I got arrested right there, come out of the stop sign, 13 grams.
under ounce, petty.
Under 250.
Don't mess with Texas. They don't play. They mean that. They will hang your ass.
Leave on probation.
We come on vacation, we'll leave on probation.
Can a guy in a wheelchair stand on business?
Yeah, you're right. You can stand on business. Shit.
Can a guy with two gay dads as parents say, I'm my mama?
Bro, what? Hold on, wait.
He out of there. He ain't standing on no type business. He talking about he is mama.
No, he said on my mama.
Can a guy with two dads and no moms say, I'm my mama?
No. Hell no. That's what I'm saying. 2023, a man can get pregnant.
A man can get pregnant?
Hey, bro, they inject him with some shit.
What is the top issue affecting America right now? Like, what are the biggest things on this country's plate that we need to be fixing?
Black on black crime.
Okay, why?
We the only people that's beefing with each other. By police brutality already, we already get fucked over the most by every other race. And we already taking each other down. We ain't really getting nowhere type.
I mean, it is kind of crazy. If you look at the stats, like Chinese guys are not taking out other fucking Chinese guys. You know what I mean? So how do you think they can come together and fix that issue?
I don't even think you can.
It's too far gone. This been going on before.
You can't, because everybody gonna have their own way of thinking.
Okay, so first issue we said that America could fix is at the top of the list, black on black crime. Did anyone else have something on their mind that they wanted to say?
The social profiling.
Tell me more.
It's been going on since slavery, police brutality. We can name numerous African American descendants dying by the hands of the justice system. With that going on, there's like really no like structure in America.
Do you know anyone that suffered from police brutality?
Most definitely, a couple people. I suffered from police brutality. I was working. They pulled me out my work truck and beat me up.
What happened after that?
I left. I had to go get surgery.
Were you charged with anything or did they?
Nothing.
And another thing going on out here in this world, like snitches, bro. Like, and some niggas be glorifying snitches because they been like, oh, he told all them niggas, he ain't tell on me. Nah, at the end of the day, he still told regardless why you with that nigga. You got niggas out here that be with rat niggas. And like, we not allowing no rat shit. It don't matter if you was homeboy, sister, brother, daddy, mama, cousin, whatever. You rat, you not tolerating Jack.
Who has a grandma they really like?
A grandma? Me, right here.
If someone shoots your grandma and you know who did it, and you told the police, is that bad?
You a rat. We getting it back in blood.
So you don't think you should, in that case, call?
No, he should die. What the f is gonna do? Go pick him up
for murder?
All right, he gonna. What if he burned out?
I've been with the shit. Whatever we talking about.
We were talking about eating hot dogs.
I don't eat no glizzy. You a glizzy.
Look at him.
Oh, you trying to shoot in the video?
Can you teach me the handshake? What do I do?
Oh, you gotta get jumped. It's enough of us here.
Am I allowed to defend myself?
Oh yeah. You better fight back.
How long does it go for?
52 seconds.
That's a long time, dude. You arrive at the time of 52 seconds. That's very precise.
That's the dudes. That's the dudes. 5 dudes. HGC. That's so we gonna go 52. We're not gonna go no. When they say 52, it's done.
It's done.
You know what I'm saying?
One thing I've encountered working with rappers, they buy a $30,000 Rolex, but they can't tell the fucking time. I feel like scheduling and timeliness is not a high priority with a rapper. They say 3 o'clock and sometimes it's 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah, you with Maxo? 3 o'clock.
Me, 5 o'clock.
5, 6.
What's going down? What's cracking? What's cracking?
What's up, bro? Tommy.
I thought you was TY, nigga. You out here looking taller than me.
I've been doing push-ups. I'm on steroids too, you know.
Oh yeah?
What can you tell the people about this area?
I grew up over here. This the hood. Like my whole family from right here. Like my Aunt Trish. Y'all know Lindo C. He claimed the West, but that nigga really from Brookstone back here. And then I'm from back here, Bedford North, on the other side of Happy Home, like the better part. You got Happy Homes and duplexes. Then you got the other side that's like by Sanat. That's where I'm from.
You want to take us around? I don't know how much can we move around here?
Yeah, for shit show. Come on, we can get on foot. We go to the apartments right here, Brook Lane. I'm gonna show you what my area. Yeah, we gonna get on foot too.
Tell me about what life is like right now, brother.
Man, shit. I'm out here working. You know what I'm saying? I came from these same streets with them, so you know what I'm saying? I'm out here just pushing hope, trying to show them it's a better way.
So, what are some big learning lessons you've had in the last few years? Because you've blown up, you got signed, you went independent. There's a lot to choose from here. And what are some key lessons you feel like that have been in your journey?
Man, stay independent. You ain't really gotta have all them folks in your business like that. You gotta always come back. Like a lot of niggas be rapping about the hood, but they don't come back to the hood. You feel me? I don't even shoot a video if it's not on my block or with my niggas and shit like that. And then like shit, when you got the respect, it's not even about money and giving niggas money. It's about holding niggas down, showing niggas the way, not letting niggas crash out.
So can we talk about your journey of getting signed at all?
I speak, man, I wasn't even gonna sign a deal. Nigga really signed a deal. I caught that Rico case, you feel me?
Before we cover Maxo's Rico case, let's talk about Ricos and their origin story. For many years in America, Italian mafia groups were nearly untouchable, and this frustrated law enforcement endlessly. Then, a law professor named G. Robert Blakely consulted with the government and helped to invent the Racketeer Influence Corruption Organization Act, RICO. This was in 1970, and this was the beginning of RICO cases where prosecutors could target mob bosses by connecting them with the crimes of their group. This crippled the power of the mafia, and RICO cases continued to be used to go after other organized crime, like gang crime. In Maxo's case, in 2016, he and 7 members of his crew were raided on various charges. He posted the $200,000 bail and maintained his innocence the whole way. In 2018, things swung his way, and he celebrated by posting an Instagram caption that said, "Laws hit me with the Rico, but my attorney had the cheat code." Hell yeah, Maxo.
I heard you were in the studio and someone FaceTime with Jay-Z and then you got signed on the spot. That's what I heard.
Hell nah, it was like, so the shit with Jay-Z, that shit was more like, I was rapping, I was signed already to Sony RCA, but he heard my shit, he had FaceTime Jay Prince, then Jay Prince called me.
Who is Jay Prince? For people that don't know, Houston royalty. Right. Who's Jay Prince?
Jay Prince like shit, he rap a lot. I'm talking about the daddy though. I with him, he called him, then he called me, like, you got some high people looking for you, high power people. I got on the phone with Jay-Z and shit. I had flew out to LA and I had signed a Rock Nation deal on Memphis. Yeah.
Do you think signing deals, does it help the rapper nowadays? Do you still need a label to make it nowadays?
To be honest, I feel like the labels losing their power right now. They going like at the Afro beats and shit like that, but you got niggas out here dropping on SoundCloud doing millions of views, touring, building their fan base, like, you know what I'm saying? These apartments right here, well, they call it Bluestone now, but this hoe is Brookstone. You feel me?
Who is that? Who that is? Who is that?
Maxo, man. I'm just showing love, man.
Alright, man, salute.
What's up with it, Maxo?
What's good?
Man, so there's a lot of really good songs you got, but one song that always hits home is Mitch, and it made me really feel.
Hold on, let's walk back this way, cause I gotta show y'all some iconic shit, high stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, we go this way to this shit open. Yeah, so these apartments right here, this is where my grandma and my Aunt Trish stayed at. So like when my mom did a BI doing their thing and shit like that in the mall, cause they used to boost and shit, then if they take us, we gonna get them caught. You feel me? So back in the day, it used to be HEB, that's a food spot. And we ain't had no basketball goals. So we used to hop this fence, go to HEB, and steal a goddamn dumpster. Yeah,
what do you think happened here?
Somebody had to get the fuck up out this hole and they did.
So do you think there's like a code that people should abide by, and do you feel like people are still following the code, or are people getting real shite?
Man, there ain't no code. A nigga snitch on you, then go shoot your mama house up. But these niggas out here wild. You know what I'm saying? That's why we still push loyalty, still stand on loyalty. Like, a lot of these niggas I've been with 15 years plus, damn near 20 years plus. Like, you gotta think, bro, I'm 33. I got down in 03. I've been cripping for like 20 years. That's more than I ain't played football that damn long. And like, that shit really taught us a lot of shit, like brotherhood, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, just staying loyal. It's like, the most popular shit right now is back door. Everybody screaming back door. That shit really lame as hell. What's cracking? Hold on, get my ball up.
Free MG Fat, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
whole bunch of
man.
money.
Free the call, man. Only a whole lot of big 10-110 FBC shit, man. Y'all know what the f going on, man.
Did he just say long live hot sauce?
Yeah, long live little hot sauce.
That's a good nickname, dude. That's a good nickname.
No, they call him hot sauce?
No.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, we done lost a lot of niggas, but like a lot of my brothers go jail for murder, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be pushing these young niggas, like, you know what I'm saying, like to get some money. You know what I'm saying?
So now you're older, you have experience in life. Like, give a message to the youngsters out there that might be listening to music and they want to get up in the streets and really do it. What kind of advice do you have?
Man, if you ain't gotta jump in these streets, don't. Like toting pistol and shit, and that shit cool, but the most live shit when you can pop it like this and your whole clique coming like this. You know what I'm saying? Like bro, if you don't have to, like, it's different. We in A-League, like we faced with different challenges growing up out here. You know what I'm saying? Like your daddy a millionaire, you guys live in a mansion, you ain't gotta jump in this lifestyle. Man, pop that cool shit, man. It's cool to be cool. You know what I'm saying?
So you said people start thinking about, they have to start thinking about joining at 9. That's
I ain't gonna lie, in Houston, I feel like A-League got the most gang shit. I think, like, bro, like when I got down, it was Crips, Bloods, GDs, Vice Lords, Latin Kings, Cholos.
Yeah, you know what's
then
going
on top of that is cliques.
How is it being a nerd in the hood? Like if you're just a guy that wants to read science books and comic books?
A nigga still gon' with you.
We need that too.
We need that. I ain't lying. Man, come on.
Because nigga, you might know some loopholes for us to get some money.
What advice do you have for the youth out there?
Nah, facts.
If you could have a message to your mom, what would you tell her right now?
I just tell her I love her. And shit, I ain't gonna lie, I live life with no regrets. Everything I do, I did it from the gym on my heart. So mama, don't be mad at me. You know that your son the real.
Last question. Is there any good food in jail or is it all f***ing dog shit?
Oh, all that shit nasty.
How much of a difference does it make to have a paid attorney versus a public attorney?
That makes a
lot, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be real. I know some niggas had some quarter pointers be some bad motherfuckers.
What Maxo is saying about lawyers is absolutely correct. There's a perception in this country that if you have enough money, you can kind of buy yourself out of trouble, and it's true. Here are some of the factors behind that. First, 80% of defendants are too poor to afford a private lawyer. By default, they get a public defender. Now let's look at the life of a public defender. Take Louisiana lawyer Jack Talaska, for example. The New York Times found that he had the caseload of 5 lawyers, and this guy is defending people that have many years of their life depending on the outcome of the case. The National Defense Public Workload Study determined that many court-appointed lawyers are dangerously overlooked. By some measures, the average public defender works 3 times too many cases. That's crazy. So it absolutely pays to have money when navigating the U.S. legal system. Let's get back to the block.
You gotta know which district you in and shit like that. Like in Harris County, I think Harris County more Democrat, which is, in Fort Bend, they more Republic. So you gotta know, like, you know what I'm saying? But I always get you a paid lawyer. Shout out my boy Ken Schaefer, man. That nigga charged me $100K for my case. I ran off, I couldn't even pay. I gave him $40K, ran off, signed my deal and paid him the rest.
What is it like psychologically facing a lot of time?
Goddamn, it depends on the person. It's really your choice. It's your choice to say that shit. So niggas really be ranting out their own free will.
Man, remember this, you had the right to remain silent.
On my mama.
And man, it's really how you be. Can't shut the fuck up. Niggas shut, bro, I done seen some bad, like niggas be red-handed.
Tell me this. So this is outside my house. So this was kind of scary. I'm gonna show you who came to my door the other day. Who do you think that is?
The Fed.
That's Secret Service. CIA? So you know what I said that got them to visit me? I was with a bunch of rednecks and I'm like, Joe Biden, you want to take our guns? You better come and get them. This is my message to Joe Biden. You come try here, come to my property, man. They visited me about that comment. And they were like, sir, we just wanted to know what you meant when you said that to Mr. Joe Biden.
See, they a gang too.
No, I just said I was
Them boys came to your doorstep because you talking down on their game, boy. Leave them, keep them folks' name out your mouth, man.
Who's someone you really look up to in the rap game?
Everybody I looked up to, I met them, like, man, these niggas really hoes.
Really?
I swear to God, bro. Like, I swear to God.
What makes them hoes?
They just hold, like, they don't sit on their principle and morals. I be thinking these niggas really like that, cause like, bro, I remember doing videos with niggas, I'm really trapping. I find out these niggas don't even trap, not nothing, like, a lot of shit just, I don't know, niggas don't stand on principle and morals, but I fuck with Drake, I fuck with Jay-Z. It's young niggas too, like, I fuck with Big 30. I fuck with the younger niggas, bro. I always been nigga fuck with the younger niggas, cause I know how it is to be a young wild nigga. I'm talking about staying with your people, but you fucking up, and they wanna put you out. So
basically you were so bad that your parents wanted to kick you out.
Nah, I had to. Then like I was trapping, my mama, she used to like try to extort me. Like she'd go find my work, take it, and try to make me pay it back. I'm like, I might as well just move by, do my thing.
How old were you at this time?
I had to be like 17. I was young in the.
Tell me about the importance of bling in the rap world.
It's good for promotion, but this shit don't mean nothing though.
Did you regret any of these purchases?
Hell no. This shit come with respect and plus being able to stand on business, nigga. You can't stand on business, don't walk around with this shit.
I feel like having this is kind of like a sign that you made it.
I know a lot of niggas with watches that don't got shit. A lot of these niggas got chains to be broke. I know some broke ass niggas that's real as hell that I call big bro, that don't got more money than me, but they done been through shit and they wise, you know what I'm talking about?
Do you think it's ever gonna be possible that the hood and police are gonna make amends? And we're basically like, when you raise your son, then it's not like, well, f them. It's like more like, okay, that's Officer Robinson, he's a good guy.
That shit ain't gonna stop. They still killing niggas on camera, putting their knees on niggas and shit like that, bro. They started the shit. Like, bro, it's a cop, bro, that come on the other block, Foreign Park. I ain't gonna say his name or nothing, but it's a cop that pulled up. He be throwing up CK.
What's CK is what?
That's crip killer.
Oh.
Shit like that. Like, everybody know him. I ain't gonna say his name, but shit like that, but they know what they doing, bro, man. F these niggas. Like, they don't f with us, bro. It ain't gonna never, like, you know, shit. You ever seen cats f with dogs? Cats f with mice?
I know you've made it in the game. I don't know if you're still a freestyle guy or got any verses, but is there anything you want to spit for the camera?
Ride and slide and stepping, and my Drake more shots and stepping. Shots your glass for dipping, gin, effing, and spinning, and being with weapons. He throwing sets, it ain't no threat, bulletproof, this ain't no protection. Pop glass like 1942, start sending sashing to your section. Niggas fighting in the club like Bone Crusher. We don't throw knuckles, no mean mugging, we on tongue tussle. Let the chrome touch you like WW up, give out the Belgium from the turnbuckle. 5.56 and 223s, the SCDs trying to burn something. Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Are there any topics you want to talk about that I haven't brought up yet?
Hell yeah. With my boy Duggo. I got Duggo on this motherfucker. You know, big Duggo. Next up, got K Groove. Man, turn up my little niggas, man. You feel me? I'm about to retire anyways, man.
You about to retire?
Yeah, I'm about to retire.
And we need at least 4 more albums from you.
4 more albums. I gotta push them. I gotta push the hood, man.
In southwest Memphis, where police say 2 people have been shot and killed. It's been a violent 5 days in Shelby County, as we've sadly told you about at least 8 homicides happening since Saturday.
3 people were shot in the parking lot of a strip mall off Mill Branch in Whitehaven.
September 2nd, police say Bonds lured the White Station graduate using a social media app by pretending to be a girl. Once he was there, investigators say Bonds robbed and murdered the former Spartans lineman.
What are we doing? This should shake our entire community to its core.
You know how to fight? You want to fight one of them? You think you can? You want to hit that water?
You're in a danger hood in Memphis right now.
The most dangerous?
Yeah.
Every year we take the treacherous journey to document the most dangerous city in America. This year, Memphis, Tennessee holds the title as the most unsafe place in the country. It's a place where some people act like they are Grand Theft Auto characters, and perhaps no story better highlights the violence of Memphis than that of Ezekiel Kelly, the 17-year-old kid who went live on Facebook and proceeded to record himself on a shooting rampage.
Reign of terror started at 12:33 a.m. on September 7, 2022. Police say Kelly shot and killed 62-year-old Richard Clark. 1 minute later, Kelly is accused of shooting 44-year-old Lakeisha McGlathan while her father changed a flat tire. 1 hour and 40 minutes later, at 5:50 p.m., police say Kelly was live on Facebook as he shot Rudy Berger. The district attorney's office has Kelly's own mother call police to alert them of the alarming live stream.
According to some estimates, your chance of being a victim of violent crime in Memphis is 1 in 41, which to me sounds insanely high. And if you look at the numbers, ever since the events of COVID and George Floyd, Memphis has essentially gone crazy, doubling the murder rate if you compare the era of the 2010s to the 2020s. Today, we take you through the wild streets of Memphis so you can see for yourself what it's like in America's murder capital. This is a real and raw look at the city of Memphis. Let's get to it.
Guys, we just dropped a lot of new hoodies on the website. I want to tell you about them, okay? Everything on this drop is high quality, custom cut and sew, custom embroidery. We got puff prints here. We got sleeve work. We got stuff on the back. We got this green one right here. We have custom tags. We took a lot of time to develop durable, high quality hoodies. Stuff that's gonna last a while, hold up well, look nice. We also have these trucker hats. And of course, guys, we still have the Big Dogs Gotta Eat sweatshirts, the RIP mainstream media sweatshirts. If you want to support independent media, get yourself something. So I appreciate you guys. Let's get into it. What is it like being a funeral director in the most dangerous city in America?
It's very difficult and challenging. We see death every day. To see tragic death the way that Memphians are seeing death daily is really difficult.
Memphis has a really encompassing camera system. Everywhere you go, you see these blue cameras. We're gonna have to ask Jizzle about these, what he knows about them. We just saw on Reddit that one of the fast cash guys was killed. I don't know how many people are in the squad, if they even know each other, and what that guy was even doing to get killed. But it's definitely concerning. Jizzle, that's us in the Chevy. You see us?
Let's come out there. Hey, Huncho.
We just...
What?
Yeah, what's up? You want me to pull up? Why does it feel like every car is about to kill us?
I don't know. Did you see him with a drum with a switch?
This guy?
Yeah.
Is he pointing with his gun where to go? Yeah. I'm not pulling into that f***ing house. I'm not pulling into that f***ing house. This is good. What's up, brother? How you doing? I'm Tommy.
Jizzle.
Nice to meet you.
No, what's good?
We were here to meet Fast Cash Jizzle. He's a talented gangster rapper that sounds like this.
If you run this switch, gon' trip you up. That's what got Ricky killed.
He was really nice the few times I spoke to him on the phone, but today, something felt off. Tension and aggression were in the air. There were rumors floating around the city that fatal violence had happened only a couple hours earlier, so perhaps this crew had their guard up. Here's how the conversation went with Jizzle and the Fast Cash boys.
You got a bag in, on?
What you like?
Hey, Cho. You ain't got, what you ski?
I don't like that. I like having a getaway plan.
Come on, go bring your car. Go bring your car. Come on.
I like having a getaway plan. I don't like being blocked in.
You good, bro. You good, bro.
Can I back in without getting blocked in? Okay.
Big dog gotta eat.
Big dogs gotta eat.
Yep.
What's your name, man?
Pete.
Pete. Keegan. Good to meet you.
What's up, fellas? How you guys doing? Memphis seems like a treacherous place.
Yeah, you know, it got its parts, just like everywhere else. This shit, it don't matter where you go, it's always gonna have a bad.
So I got a question. This is more of a personal question, but how often do you guys talk to your mom?
Every day.
You see her in person or call her?
In person and call her.
How important is your mom to you?
Shit, that's super important. She made me, goddamn. But still, it don't matter how busy you is, you gotta check in with your people. You don't want to really love you.
If I were to say, like, the 13, 14, 15-year-old kids are the most reckless.
Reckless. I don't know about reckless. They just misunderstood. I wouldn't say reckless. They just misunderstood.
Good to see you. You a Marine?
I am, yeah.
What made you join?
You know, trying to do something, trying to make something out of myself, plain and simple, you know, because I finished high school in Port Arthur, Texas. Got kicked out of high school, taken to jail in the 10th grade. That was in Port Arthur, Texas.
So you are the district attorney.
Yes.
In the most dangerous city in America. What is that like?
It is definitely challenging, but I will say this, there is some bright news on the horizon, because starting in the last quarter of 2023, crime has started to come down. Still unacceptably high, but at least the trend lines are in the right direction.
They'll rap about like, I was terrorized in the city. And they're like, not even, it's not a shameful statement, it's like almost a proud statement.
I've never seen a child come into this world that wasn't acting like a child, like a baby. But I've never seen one come into this world that wanted to be a shooter. But somewhere in that space between that baby entering this world and coming into their teenage years or later, the norm, what is normal, shifted.
Yes.
Their norm shifted. That's what happened with me.
A lot of them talk about it's the parents, right? And they will say, you know, we need to do a better job of parenting, you know, and they say we need to teach our kids personal responsibility and personal ethics, and that's a big part of it.
So one trend is that people seem to not want to knuckle up anymore.
We use our hand, man. We like to use our hand.
I think that's a better way to do it.
We good with our hand. Yeah. You know how to fight? You want to fight one of them? You think you can?
I don't want to hurt anyone.
You want to hit that water?
I've done a cage fight before.
Hit that water, man. I'll hit that water. Go on. You want to get in there?
The wall always wins.
The water. You finna hit that water.
He said he hit the cage.
I'm that
From an outsider, like if I tell somebody I'm going to Memphis, they feel like I'm just gonna automatically die.
Damn.
I'm not kidding you. But do you guys feel like it's risky? Like do you feel like you have to roll around a certain way?
We were born here, so this shit just feel like waking up, putting our pants on. You straight, you stamp. Murder ain't God, man. This how we get down in the murder 8 in Memphis. Man, you know what's going on, man.
They call us the murder 8.
Tap in. I'm the murder 8 God. You're murder 8 boy, man. You know what's going on. Motion, no commotion, man. Motion boy.
What the fuck, dude? How many dudes are in that house?
Dude, there were like 40 dudes there.
Yeah, our first taste in Memphis is kind of what I expected. There's a lot of people, I guess I can't say too much, but a lot of people doing sketchy things in the background. I wasn't sure what Jizzle and his crew were going through that night, but I have to say it was a bit stressful at the house. Every car that passed felt like a drive-by shooting was about to happen. But I was only there very briefly. The people that live there every single day, the reality is they have a lot of stress on their shoulders, and it's no surprise that Memphis is ranked as one of the most stressful places in the country. How do you walk the line between not contributing towards mass incarceration, but then also getting certified threats off the street?
Nationally, and in Tennessee, and in Shelby County, for the last several decades, we had gone on a mass incarceration binge. What I want to do is refocus on the violent crime and the repeat offenders, but we've got to temper it. We've got to do both stick and carrot, right? So on the carrot side, another initiative that we started that I'm really excited about is something we're calling meaningful supervision. We are folding in rehabilitative interventions into our plea deals. Someone may get probation, but it's not going to be just probation. It's going to be get your GED, or substance abuse counseling, or mental health treatment if that's indicated, or at least job training, job placement, maintain gainful employment for a certain period of time, that kind of thing. And the quicker they do those things, the more open we will be to a motion to reduce their level of supervision or to end their probation.
All right, folks, day 2 in Memphis. We have the proper lunch here, the glizzies. Keegan already had one.
Yeah.
How is it?
It was pretty good.
Yes, last night was sketchy, but we're excited for some new opportunity here. We're showing up to a guy named Big Scat, who has movement in the area. Apparently he brings a lot of people out when he shoots his music videos, which is what we're gonna go see. He said, pull up, let's eat, and let's go. What can you tell us about Memphis?
In this area, it's real friendly, you know.
Southern hospitality?
Yep, Southern hospitality.
Some queens are in the area, I can tell.
Period.
Some people say this is the most dangerous city in America.
No, it's what you make of it in what area.
But you still have to be careful. Any area, wherever area you have to be careful.
Any other final thoughts?
No, just
be safe. Man, they cool people. You know what I'm saying? Shows a lot of love.
Now I can honestly say I love the Tennessee Southern hospitality. People here, for the most part, have been very nice, welcoming us in, and it's like a nice, charming feel Tennessee has. So I like it. Let's head to the block and meet Big Scat. What's up, fellas? How you guys doing? Tommy.
What's going on? I'm scared.
Nice to meet you. What do we got going on today?
Man, I'm finna shoot a video too though. I had a cameraman pulling up. While you doing this, we gonna shoot a video too at the same time.
That'd be good. Can we say where we're at right now?
Yeah, we in South Memphis right here.
Okay, is it just me or when random cars start speeding by, do you guys get a little bit of spidey senses like what's going on?
Yeah, for sure. You got to. You know, you on the danger hood in Memphis right now.
The most dangerous?
Yeah, the most dangerous hood.
It just look good now. They remodeling. You see that? They look nice.
So is that Section 8 right there?
It look like that though.
This a band that like we used to get our haircut out here when we was a kid.
Why do they call you Big Scat?
Drifting scat packs and shit.
Be a driver.
This what nigga used to get that haircut at. We ain't gonna be in this thing, motherfucker.
You be in here all day. You gonna be at 12.
Like we'll be in this motherfucker out here. 3 to 12. He got 20 motherfuckers in here. One barber cutting hair.
How long ago was that?
They probably I said 3 years ago. You know, I just got out, just did 3 years.
Good to meet you.
That one of the hardest video niggas in the motherfucking city, man.
One of the main ones, FTY. Anything regarding the city, you just saw my shit. FTY, man, the biggest.
You did Shot a Flow.
Shot a Flow 1, 2, 3, Bird Boy, Free Young Boy. I did all those.
Whoa, is that Baked Bizzle?
Yeah, that's Baked right there.
I knew it. What's up, Baked Bizzle? Baked Bizzle. Let's get a zoom in on this. That is some hardware you don't find at the store.
The baguettes in the joint, you know how we probably.
Right here on Sunday, they had church in this joint right here. This joint we come hoop it, we be chilling up in this joint right here. So I was in the feds.
You were in prison for 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years. I was in the feds. I just got out though. Can't even go out of town right now until I got to do a show or a feature or something. No, Pooh Shiesty, man, my blood cousin, man, waiting on to walk out the door.
Pooh Shiesty is your blood cousin?
Yeah, my blood cousin.
Okay. How long is he going away for?
Yeah, he had a little sin. He finna come out next year. It's over with though.
So you see guys in the game, let's just say Dirk as an example, guys that have made it wildly successful in rap but still can't get out of the street. They still have those ties that can put them away. What do you think about that?
Yeah, see, that was hard. See, I see what's up with Lil Dirk, you hear me? His friend wearing a wire. This crazy shit you do, you gotta watch these niggas though.
With so much snitching happening in the rap world right now, I wanted to learn more about confidential informants and the incentives they have to snitch. So I spoke to Brian Owens, a guy who Memphis PD tried to turn into an informant, but he stood on business. Here's what he had to say.
What do you think about the practice of turning people into confidential informants?
Oh, I hate it. So to become a confidential informant, you either get arrested and they get a charge, they get a minor charge. So my confidential informant got caught with a needle, and then she flipped on me and made me look like a dope dealer. And that's how she had to get at least 3 people like me for her charges to get thrown out. The other way is here in Memphis, you sit there and you watch people and you actually get paid out. So the way you get paid out is every time the place gets raided, there's so much drugs that are found, right? So you get a cut, a percentage of whatever the drugs are worth. If there's vehicles that are confiscated, you get a percentage of the vehicles. Guns that are confiscated, you get a percentage of that. But what you really get paid out is if they find cash. That's where your highest percentage of payout is. People are trying to survive however they can survive. And surviving means not doing jail time, like I understand, I get it.
What's the advantage of being a confidential informant? How much time is typically reduced from their sentence?
The cases are thrown out.
So it is a get out of jail free card.
It's a get out of jail free card.
You know they call me Big Scat, man. We still spin our block, shit don't stop. Carla Bragg got shot, brrr. You know them sweets go fast. You gotta say it for me.
The brrr. I can't make a switch noise, I haven't really practiced.
You gotta say, yeah, you see how fast it is?
That's fast.
Yeah, how fast you get hit up.
Is that free nuke?
Yeah, man, free nuke, man. Free nuke Bizzle, man.
Like nuke as a nuclear bomb?
Yeah, like nuke, yeah.
Like he's gonna nuke your spot?
Yeah, he gonna nuke your shit. I'm gonna nuke your shit too about it. Freedom members, the fast trade.
Shit, you just gotta watch out for them boys. You know, they hot, they already, I don't know, I don't know what type of shit the police be on around this time. I told you in the danger hood in the city right now.
Have you heard about the Scorpion unit?
Yeah, I heard about them.
They're no longer in business?
I don't think so.
They cancel them.
The Scorpion unit. Them the boy that supposed to beat somebody up or something?
Yeah, they beat the hell out of somebody. Actually killed the guy.
Tell me about the Scorpion unit and the disbanding thereof of it.
So the Scorpion unit was one of these, specialized units that was going to be doing roving patrols in certain neighborhoods and was, encouraged to be very, very aggressive. And there have been instances around the country where these specialized units have led to abuses. When I got hit with the Tyree Nichols case just a few months after I took office, we looked into it, and the Memphis Police Department looked into it, and there were abuses.
Memphis PD's Scorpion unit was touted as a group of elite police that was initially celebrated for their aggressive approach to crime. However, stories of abuse of power and heavy-handed behavior started piling up, and the final straw for them was the Tyree Nichols case. What started as a traffic stop ended with Nichols suffering a brutal beating in which, while crying out for his mom, 5 officers from the Scorpion unit literally beat him to death. This horrific case put an end to the Scorpion unit.
No, that's the camera.
He told me to just jump out and get the blue crush truck. They spot getting hit right now.
Yep. Someone's getting raided right now, I guess.
You the film?
We're news.
Shooting a music video and something like that?
No, we're news.
What?
We're news.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
A permit though?
Yeah.
Brother, come on. He said we need a permit to be out here? What do you need a permit to breathe air to be alive too, dude? What the fuck is that? He just says we need a permit to live out here. Okay. Alrighty then.
We shooting a video for scat. We shooting it for scat. Y'all asleep.
Why are people so aggressive in Memphis, dude?
I don't know, these folk crazy as hell, but they ass sleep.
The police were aggressive, the citizens were aggressive. Everyone's a little uptight, huh?
I'm from here, and I just had to get rowdy with them. It's just...
What do you encounter on a daily basis to stay safe here?
To stay safe, or what do I encounter as far as how dangerous the city is? Because it's never really safe. I mean, like, an example, like just a month ago, I was at a video shoot and a shootout occurred.
Nothing lasts forever, now my heart is bleeding.
And I still got to get out and make my money because it's your way of life. Shit, this is how you make your money. You just got to try to move cautious. I was moving with security anyway. I moved with security, but I mean, what good does it do if they hit the corner real fast, brr, 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 switches and shit. So it's like, you on the battlefield when you come outside. When you step out the door in Memphis, you on the battlefield. How much more you got to see? You just saw that between me, the artists, me, the people just out here, the police. It's just chaos.
It is chaos.
Everybody crazy. I know y'all still trying to program everything that's going on because it's a lot, but...
How treacherous of an area is this right now?
Like, we need to get going type shit, like right now.
Even with the police that close? How is it as a woman in Memphis?
You have women out here that act like men. I mean, they carry, well, some of them carry switches like the men. Some of them just tote, guns for protection. Like me, I just tote for protection.
People think, oh, if the city's really dangerous, that violence just happens to you. And when you're in places like this, random violence is increased, but overall, it's the guys like this that are choosing to be in the streets that are gonna be the victims of it. It's not just some random grandma. That's a very rare case to be an innocent bystander of this violence. But even being with these guys, like they'll tell you like, nah, you're safe, you're with us. No, that actually is more dangerous because you're the one with enemies in the city, not me. And so being around you is actually, we become an unintended target. So I guess we're at some sort of barber shop right here. What's up, brother? You ever do a mullet before?
Nah.
Dude, if I grow this out long enough, I bet you could give me a good mullet.
A mullet?
A mullet.
Oh, the one in the back, like a shad. Yeah, I can do a shad, yeah.
Sure. Please come here for a second. What's your haircut called?
A shad. We call it motherfucking Gucci in Memphis, you hear me?
Can you tell us where we are right now?
We're in South Memphis.
What's it known for?
What we known for is getting a whole lot of money.
Okay, how is it being a mom raising kids in Memphis?
It could be hard, depending on what, like the, the area and who your kids surround themselves around.
Okay, so how old are your kids?
My son 15 and my daughter 8.
Okay, so your son's starting to enter that zone of one route or another.
Yeah.
How do you encounter that as a parent?
I've been talking. Well, at first I was getting on. I try to talk to him more, so he could be open with me more, so he won't run to the streets to look for it. Be at home with it, because it can get wild.
We have to ask ourselves why Memphis has become so dangerous. Here are a few of the top theories. First, Memphis ranks number 2 in the nation for poverty, and it usually follows that poverty and violence go hand in hand. Next, law enforcement has gotten weaker here. In 2011, Memphis PD had nearly 2,500 officers report for duty, while in 2022, they had just about 1,900. Recruiting struggles is a troubling trend that is reflected across the country in what some are calling the George Floyd effect. And finally, 63% of Memphis households are single-parent homes. The numbers show that a boy growing up in a single-parent household is many times more likely to engage in criminal behavior and go to prison. All of these factors make a perfect storm for a dangerous and violent city.
Well, it seems like right now, culturally, for a young man in an area like this, everything is glorified. To do all that crazy shit is glorified.
It really is, but that's why I'm trying to get somewhere better.
Some of that has to be done outside the criminal justice system, right? We can't really fix all of that. So, to give you an example, we're working with the school system to address chronic truancy. Chronic absenteeism is a real problem. And if the kids aren't in school, they're going to get into trouble. And so we do these monthly call-ins where we call in the parents and the kids of the real chronic absentee cases. And, we kind of use a carrot and stick approach. In the extreme cases, the parents can be prosecuted.
What emphasis do you place on family structure for some of the outcomes we're seeing today?
Family structure is vitally important. I would love, in the dream world, for everyone to have an opportunity at a 2-parent household, right? Or just 2-parent involvement.
So what is it? We have that sweet, cuddly baby that you just want to hold and nourish. And then a few years later, 14, 15 years later, they're on the street with a gun, skipping school, wearing shiesty masks and causing havoc in their community. What happened? What is going on with these kids?
Well, somebody stopped holding and cuddling them. And they were left unprotected, right? And think about it, right? Knowledge exploration, you get it from other fellow gang members who also have been through the ACEs, through the traumas of adverse childhood experiences. And nobody has intervened and cut off the root of those seeds.
How do you feel just as a person being alive right now?
And I feel great being alive. I've been through so much, you know me. When I just got out of jail, I changed the whole lot. Before I went to jail, I was really a beast. I was terrorizing a lot of, But now, I'm calm down on the murder shit, trying to get rid of take care of my family, my homeboy.
So you were on demon time before?
Yeah, I was on demon time for sure.
What was that like?
That was rough, I ain't never got, we were doing all the punishing,
It feels like it would feel shitty being on demon time. Like you wouldn't feel that good as a person. Like your heart wouldn't feel that good.
It feel good to me. Like I tried the whole lot. This time when I just got out of jail, trying to get rich. Get rich. Take care of my homeboy and my family. So
how often do you have to keep in touch with the PO?
She like once a month. Like once a month. Every second time of the second week of the every month.
Is there any habits you've changed or life schedule you've changed since you've got out on parole?
Yeah, since I got out, I've been focused on strictly music.
So in Memphis, I feel a little bit of an aggressive vibe, and I kind of feel that a little bit from you. Like you have a kind of an aggressive vibe to you. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I be having kind of aggressive. Yeah, I be dupe. I get mad real fast. So.
Do you feel like you need to be aggressive just to survive in the streets here?
Yeah, around here, you just gotta be how you be around here. They dying around here.
How often do you talk to your mom?
I live with my mom. I talk to her every day. She just called me, talking about the police hot over there. Don't go over there right now.
Do you have a good relationship with your mom?
Yeah, they're my first lady. I love her a lot.
I got something for you. So I know you just got out, so I brought a little gift for you, okay?
Yeah.
Use this wisely, okay? You know what that is?
Nah.
H-word pass. Open it up. That's a gold ticket for you to say honky whenever you want. Hey, H-pass is available at TommyGMcGee.com. If you want to give one to your relative, your friend, you can say the word. I know you want to say it. You're like, huh, huh, huh. Now you can say honky.
You like honky.
Hey, welcome to the club.
You got it for life, okay?
Say no more. For sure.
Appreciate you, brother. So folks, this was a look into the most dangerous city in America, Memphis, Tennessee. Anything you want to leave the people with, brother?
Brother, fuck that Craig. Go follow my IG, Big Sky to see him, man. You stand on top, so you're free to God.
Wish you the best, brother.
Say brother before you leave.
Oh, I'm gonna try and make.
Nah, brother.
I can't roll the R's. That's why I don't speak Spanish that well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cool,
I say
cool.
barrio, not
Try one
barrio.
more time. Try one more time.
Brr.
Alright, brother. Fuck that Craig.
I guess the age-old cliche hasn't changed, which is you get to become what you want in this life. And I get it. Some people are born in fucked up neighborhoods that the odds are stacked against them. But that doesn't mean you can't impact the world in a good way. Your actions, your choices, they compound. Whether it's in a good direction, where if you're in real estate, you get one property, turns to 2, turns to 4, turns to 8, and suddenly you're changing your life. Or in bad ways, like you get 1 felony, 2 felony, 4 felony, 8 felony. I mean, it sounds simple, but it's true. Is your choices matter. Memphis is a wild place. And anyone that grew up in the slums here, holy shit. I have no idea what it's like to grow up in such a chaotic environment, but what I do know are the universal laws apply to every single human, which is your good choices compound and your bad choices compound.